Well, howdy, y'all.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing?
Ooh, I'm about whooped, like usual.
Mary Ranch says, "Good evening, everyone. How are you, Miss Mary? We hope you're doing good,
Yes,
girl."
that's what I was just getting ready to say.
Our little lazy cousin.
Mm,
Oops, I forgot my volume button.
uh,
It just let me in, and ads are playing. Mary Ranch says,
okay.
"Okay."
Well, that's good.
Yep, that's real good. Warren Lewis says, "Hi, Glenn and April.
Well, howdy, Warren. How you been, buddy?
How have you been doing, Warren? Nice to have you in here with us."
Yep.
Y'all, my commercial will be done in a minute. It's rained here. We got over the mud from the snow, and then it just started slap raining on us. Royce Homestead Bees, hello. How
Well,
are
howdy,
you?
buddy. Red, howdy.
Hello, Miss Red. How are you? She says hugs. Hugs back to you, girlfriend.
Yep.
It's nice to be here with all of y'all.
Yep.
We've missed you. It's been a journey the last few days, but we've missed y'all. Y'all are always here with us in spirit and love. We know that.
Yep.
So, what's everybody been up to this week?
Yeah, I know, like she was saying, been raining. Started raining yesterday and rained off and on all yesterday and last night, this morning, and then about lunch it quit raining and then the sun come out and it got pretty nice outside.
It did, and it's awesome to see you guys too, Red. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think they're showing that it got up to about 68. I know I was out there getting ready to take my long johns off. It was getting warm trying to get the work done.
Oh, Red's already planting seeds, and Roy's been working on beehives.
I hear you.
And Warren's just doing some housework.
I'm just sitting here on my beehive.
We went and got all the feeding and stuff done, which we done some extra things that we've been needing to do since it's been raining the last few days, and we got all of it done, and it was, I don't know, almost 6 o'clock. So went and got supper done and ate supper, and here we are.
Didn't you even see the little short we put out today? If you ain't, you need to go check it out.
Oh, me. Warren, are you a lot like me? You'd rather be outside doing anything than being in the house doing housework. But you got to take your days.
Yep. Well, that's about what I was doing down there in the building today. I started spring cleaning down there. It got warm, so I started cleaning the building out.
Uh-huh.
Can't tell I got a whole lot done, but I got a little bit done.
Fred said she didn't see it, but she'd go and watch. It's this cute. Mary Ranch, thank you so much, sister. Because I love you guys.
Mary, we love you too, girl.
We know you need your money, honey.
Yep.
But we do appreciate it.
Yep. We really do. We know everybody else out there needs theirs too, so.
Yep. As soon as Shaky and Papa Rock, I sent Papa Rock a message, but we'll talk about what Glenn's been going through.
Nothing.
Yep. I hope.
Ain't nothing wrong with me but a bunch of lazy.
Mm-hmm. He's dropping everything. I know y'all can't see it, but he is.
Back in here with the laptop, and I lay the mouse on my leg, and then I move a little bit, and it runs off my leg.
Uh-huh. Red said, been thinking about having a Kiss My Grass raid up on YouTube because we miss you so much. Oh no, Mary Ranch is getting ready to get another snowstorm. Warren says it's cold there. It was actually warm here today.
Yeah, it's like 68 degrees. They were showing, which out there working, it felt like it was a little bit warmer than that.
Yep. And Red, we've missed you guys too. I'm telling you, there ain't a day that don't go by that none of y'all ain't thought of.
Yep. Well, I guess I could put the
It's
link
just,
there.
yeah, it's just been yeah, that's what I say, Mary. Another one. How many snowstorms does that make you've had this winter? We had, 3 weeks of at least a little bit of snow every day or once a week. That's what I meant.
We've had, 2 or 3 little snow showers. Had one pretty good little snow, and it lasted for about 3 weeks before it all got gone.
Roy said they hit 71 today and supposed to be more.
I hope it's like that again here tomorrow. If it does, I'm going to try to get out here and get some more stuff done.
Yep. We've just been so busy and then everything else going on. And guys, I'm sorry. I apologize. It just between helping Alan, doing the stuff for Daddy, helping Junior, and Glenn's daddy's been having doctor's appointments. And I mean,
Yeah.
he's been in Winston, or we've been there, almost every day for the past 3 weeks. Every other day anyway.
Every other day.
So it's just been...
Red, if that's you, your camera's not showing up. It says red, but it says you ain't connected.
And you know we don't do no acorns.
Oh.
There's our moose lady.
My hair looks horrible, so I threw a hat on.
Me too.
I have bad hair day every day, so I don't worry about it.
Well, hey there, Miss Canadian Scrapper. How are you?
Yes, and I
have missed the. Yes. You know what? I'm not gonna watch my language on this. I have missed the hell out of you guys.
We've missed y'all too.
Yeah.
And we was going to watch your live Saturday. And we had to go to Daddy's.
Well, my diverticulitis, but it's acting up, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. No.
Okay. Because we was up there and our internet up there.
We can't even hardly take a phone call.
Uh-huh.
Have to be sitting out on the porch, and it was cold up there.
Yeah, I was just having a really off day.
Oh,
and then I went on to MB Heritage. Is it me that S?
Is it what?
The what now?
Okay, I hear echo. That ain't me because mine's off. Okay, is that better? Now I can't hear y'all. Nope, Glenn, you still got you on mute.
Well, how about now?
I can hear you now. I feel like I'm starting to feel like I'm in a State Farm commercial here.
Is the echo gone now?
Actually, yes.
All righty. I forgot to move my mic. I had it laying on the computer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lordy.
All
Warren
right.
said,
Hey, Jackie.
Warren, is the
Oh.
echo back since we're unmuted? Warren says seems to all be gone now, so that's good.
All righty. I had the mic laying there on the computer right there at the mic or
It's
the
about the
computer speakers.
It's about the squeal.
What's about the squeal?
That whenever my phone dings, you can hear it going. Hear it? Is it doing it because of my phone?
It might be. Yeah, it's probably your phone's probably picking up off of it. You have to turn
Actually,
your
that
volume all the
my
way off.
phone was dinging, so I just turned it off.
How's that?
Oh, Glenn,
Yeah.
our guinea hens are laying, I believe, with the chickens.
Oh, they little brown eggs,
They're
hard
like,
as a rock.
well, even the chickens' eggs are hard as a rock, but they're smaller eggs, and they kind of look like a almost a darker beige.
Yep.
Did it look like they got freckles?
Well,
Most time guinea eggs look like they got freckles.
the turkeys do really bad, but the guineas
The guineas does too.
That Travis said they do not have freckles.
Well, I know the shell on them is extremely hard because I was putting some up one day and dropped it, and it hit the linoleum, and it didn't even crack it.
Now, our chickens' eggs are like that.
Well, now our chicken eggs.
You almost have to take a jackhammer to open them.
Well, there's Bunky's garden. Hey, girl.
Hi, Bunky.
Hello, Bucky.
There's from the Vineyard Chicks.
They said, "How are you doing, Mr. Glenn?"
I'm doing. I'm okay. Just getting lazier.
Roy, Warren said there seemed to be some static a while ago, but it seems to be gone. That's good.
Yep.
It might have been my phone.
Well, that and where I had the mic laying.
I do have a question. Y'all have raised chickens a lot longer than I have. Our chicken eggs, like I said, are so hard that sometimes you think you have to take a jackhammer to open them. What would make them that hard?
Do you give moisture shells?
Yeah.
All the time?
Yeah.
That's it.
Whenever they want it, it's free for them to eat.
Getting too much calcium.
Oh.
Yep.
Most of the time, they'll only eat as they need it, but sometimes they can get over. Some of them can go over.
Hey,
well, hey, girl.
Yeah, we we got it separated from their food. So, because they eat whenever they want. They eat, they get a snack every day at 3 o'clock. And if you don't do it, they throw a fit.
Our tiny acres, hello.
Well, howdy.
Hi, Connie.
Hit the thumbs up, everybody.
Thank you, Diaz.
You're welcome, guys. I've missed you.
That's me. I don't never think about
y'all.
Did y'all hit your thumbs up for yourself?
To us, even Red with
yeah. April and Glenn, did you guys thumbs up yourselves?
I can't.
I think I did.
It don't give me a call. She don't ever give me a thumbs up.
Yeah,
she don't like me no more. No, that's finger. That don't count as thumb.
Mercy. Oh, we got. I hope they survive. But we got 31 cabbage sprouts.
Oh my gosh.
I hear you. I just thinking about that the other day that I need to get my trays out and start getting some stuff started. But
yep.
You know me, I'm lazy and always behind. So.
Well, we got a grow tent, and I couldn't wait. I just, my fingers wanted to get in dirt. So
exactly, you got one of them. You
hey,
got
Jackie.
Hey, yep.
Hi, Jackie.
Where's that husband of yours at, Jackie? We ain't seen him in here.
Yeah.
Him or Papa Rock?
I wonder how Papa Rock's doing. I haven't even seen him on Facebook in a while.
He pops it. He pops and posts every once in a while.
Yeah, he messaged us on the 18th, and I just now seen it.
Oh,
I did. It's just, I'm telling you, it's been.
Well, my phone don't never let me know when anybody sends anything or anything going on YouTube, and I just don't mess with Facebook and all that stuff very much.
Connie said she just planted tomato seeds in her living room.
Mhm.
I have tomatoes everywhere.
Hey,
Uh,
boys, homestead bees.
30 pots with 5 seeds each. Watch them all
Wow.
come up. Would be 150 plants. That's a lot of maters. I hope you plan on doing a lot of canning.
That's what I
uh,
was thinking.
Uh-huh. Thank you guys for running these links, Mary Ranch
yes,
and
Warren.
Warren. Thank you.
I just let them run the links. They're faster.
Yeah,
I
she's
just
quick.
appreciate that.
I do too,
Yep.
and like I said before many a time, that's what it's all about. So everybody, supporting each other, helping each other out.
Yep.
Well, if my plants make it, which I hope they do, then I'm more than positive I'm gonna have enough plants I can give out.
Wow,
And
95 plants, not enough.
Said they done 95 last year and didn't have enough there, April.
Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised you
That's a
haven't turned
lot.
into a
Oh.
tomato, Connie.
No doubt.
I want somebody to live near me and make some and grow some big beefsteak ones,
Oh yeah, those are good.
Hey,
or the big
Those
boys,
don't
the big giant ones for sandwiches.
Yeah. Those
And
don't
we-
usually have a lot of seeds in them either. They're
Yeah, they
easy
Yeah.
to get them
Beefsteak
out.
does.
I thought beefsteak was more of tomato flesh.
Well, it is, but they still got a lot of seeds in them.
Yeah, but you can get the seeds out. They got like a little grinder thing that you can get them out with.
Oh, I don't care. Tomato mayo sandwich.
That's
Well,
Keep it
right.
all in there.
Made a
Glenn
sandwich.
and I cannot have seeds.
Exactly.
Well, see, I can't. I ain't supposed to have seeds no more neither. But them tomato sandwiches are good.
Yeah, but I always get rid of the seeds for you.
Yeah, but that takes out
Hi,
half the
Noah.
flavor.
I know.
Hello, Noah. How are
Howdy.
you?
That's why when I made that macaroni salad, I cut out every one of those seeds and those cucumbers. I made sure there was no seeds left in them.
Bunky said she was missing her garden already and says, I won't slicing tomatoes. We just had another dusting of snow, though.
We
Boy,
gotta
a
get
good
our
old homegrown mayor sandwich would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, about 3 months.
we gotta get our potatoes in like really, really, really soon.
Hey,
Like really.
You know the little banny roosters we told you about that come here and took up?
Yeah.
We
I was
got
up there at the
them.
barn the other day, and that little one flew up on my leg every time I turned around, and he finally jumped up there and flogged my leg so many times. I just reached down there at my knee and grabbed him.
And you can't feel it. I mean, he's just like.
Yeah, I've been walking. You could hear his wings just popping. Pop, 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 pop. I finally said, "You little rascal!" So I just reached down there, grabbed him, took a bucket, and set him down on the back of the Artie cat, and turned the bucket upside down on him.
We took him down there and put him in with the Polish chickens, the hens. So we're going to be incubating some eggs. I bet they'll be pretty.
Well, I took the incubator apart today and moved it.
Well, that ain't good for my plan.
I set it out in the woods.
That ain't good for my plan.
We got to redo it.
Max,
Our stickers come off.
our Ostalorp rooster turned out to be a very, very good rooster. He has picked Travis a couple of times. One time Travis gave him the boot. And he hasn't pegged him. And one other time he gave him a fist upside the head. But it's very few and far between. Ain't nothing like Marvin was.
I know down there Was that today or yesterday when you started out at the chicken house and he just come walking out behind you?
Yesterday, but he followed me a lot. But we'd be out in the yard and he'd see me and hear his little old legs would just come bouncing and he'd just follow me around. And
How old is he?
I don't know. I don't know where they come from. I don't even know whose they are.
Yeah, they just showed up at the barn about 6 months ago and been here ever since.
And you can tell one is younger than the other one because he's just a little bit smaller, but they a pair, I tell you.
Rory said he'd put him in the frying pan.
That little ain't gonna be much meat there.
The only bad thing about that, Roy, if you ever watch Gunsmoke or any of that, no Fess is talking about the prairie chickens, he wouldn't be no bigger than one of them.
Mary Ranch,
Yeah.
the one you eat is the meat birds.
Cornish cross.
Cornish cross is the best chicken for eating that you will ever put in your mouth.
But now, for laying and stuff
she said
like
to
that.
raise for eggs.
For eggs, if you like white eggs, I would highly recommend the white leghorns.
Yep.
They'll start laying sooner, and they lay just about year round. They lay really a lot of eggs for and everything.
Rhode Island Red does too. Ours is playing like crazy.
Yeah. Now, if you want brown eggs, you can either go with Rhode Island Reds, Barred Rock, Dominicker. I mean, there's a bunch of them out there.
Olive Eggers are real good proficient.
Yeah, Olive Eggers.
Or Americanas.
Americanas.
I like their eggs on the count of whenever you bust them, you're not as apt to get shells in your food with them. It's something about the way that skin attaches to the shell or something. They're just a lot easier for me to crack.
Orpingtons is another one. Orpingtons is another good layer.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a bunch of good ones. I mean, it's kind of just according to what you want. Like ours down here, I got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So
good night, Warren. You have a good night, and thank you for stopping in for a few minutes.
Yes, thank you,
good
buddy.
Night, Noah. I'm sorry. Good night, Warren. Oh God.
Sounds like you're having a night like me.
Yeah, I've been up since way early because I had a freak out. I had to go to the doctor's today for a checkup.
How'd that go? Hi, Susan.
My blood pressure spiked when I was there because he annoyed the hell out of me. Right. So he put me on high blood pressure medicine because it spiked while I was there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people.
He did that last time too, and I didn't take any of it.
I wouldn't even take it to the thing.
Yeah, I know. What was a week or so ago when I went to the doctor, and they was back there and took my blood pressure and said my blood pressure was high.
And his ain't never ever been high.
Yeah, and I got to do a food log for the next 2 weeks too. I have to document everything I eat, what I put in it, all the way down to like the mayonnaise, the salt, the pepper, the spices. I got to document it all.
Be right back.
Oh my gosh!
I'd tell them real quick. You just have to come follow me around.
Yeah. No, I'll just tell them come cook for me.
I tell them I
come
can't
cook
write
for
good
me.
enough.
But is that enough ketchup for you?
No.
That would be easy for me. Mine would be chicken.
Travis just brought my chicken and rice over, and he's putting ketchup in it because I want to eat rice without ketchup. And that's that sound that you heard.
My sugar is normal, and I have coffee all the time with sugar and cream in it, and there's sugar in both. But my blood pressure, I cut out a lot of my salt. Like I don't put salt on anything anymore, unless it's automatically in the ketchup or whatever. But I don't add extra salt. And when I go to McDonald's, I get no salt on my fries.
Have you ever tried the Himalayan salt?
My wife does a little girl, so.
I'm sorry, April.
Have you ever tried the Himalayan salt?
I've got it, but I don't even use it.
Well, they say that the Himalayan salt's actually it's got a lot of good benefits for you.
Oh yeah, get the minerals and stuff in it. But
Yeah.
I just don't like it because I can't get it um, ground up small enough. Whereas I'd rather just deal with extra pepper or something else. Garlic powder, onion powder, pepper.
Thank you.
I try not to put any extra salt. I'm trying, Noah. Trust me, I'm trying.
Look at the
And I only
bulk of food he brought me.
wow. And I only cook in olive oil.
Oh my
Olive
gosh.
oil, and then I do vegetable oil when I bake like brownies or something. My downfall is sweets and
Hello,
bagels.
Shaky.
Hello, Shaky. How are you?
Milk duds. I had raisins today, raisin candy, and I had a double scoop of ice cream with chocolate jimmies on it or sprinkles. So I'm the biggest kid in the world. I want my candy.
What's it?
Look,
That
look,
milk
look.
duds.
Sweet tarts, and jelly
Oh
beans.
Lord, I've been craving those.
And jelly beans.
Yeah, them wouldn't last long.
Oh wait, and then I got sweet and juicy mango slices. Oh yeah,
Oh, that sounds good.
it is really good. It's sweet. It's yummy. I'm like the biggest kid when I want my candy and stuff. I do know I've got a blood pressure cup. It was 119 over 63 last night.
That's
And that's a very good blood pressure.
if anything low. That's a bit on the low side.
No, my
That's what
aunt and my
that-
cousin both said it was perfect.
Oh,
That's a very good blood pressure.
It's about to get to the low side, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it would
No,
be a little bit.
they said it was really good
awesome.
considering I'm overweight and everything. They said it's really good. So, but then this morning before coffee, it was 133 over 76. After coffee, it was 130 over 73, and then when I went to the doctor, it was 140 over 83. So
That water went down the wrong way.
You want me
Yeah.
to beat you in the back, or is that?
the doctors, he annoys the frig out of me. I don't think they read my medical report from up north. I don't think they read it at all. So they put me on an inhaler that I can't even use. It makes me cough every time I take a huff out of it. It's got sulfate in it. I'm like, I don't do albuterol. I do Venilin. Yeah, they don't read my report. They don't even read my medical records.
A lot of them don't. Everybody's saying that was a really good one. Oh gosh, Noah, that's really low. 91 over 51.
Wow, Noah.
okay. You scared me there for a second because I have an inhaler right here,
Yeah.
and I'm allergic to sulfa type medications. Now, when you said that, I didn't realize, and I was like, "Oh crap! I better check."
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
albuterol and then there's Venilin. And Venilin is like the one I use, but they switched me over to albuterol, and albuterol has got sulfate, and I can't. It makes me as soon as I take a huff, I'm coughing my lungs out. It's supposed to help me, not make me cough more. They're dumb. I told my doctor, and he prescribed the same thing again.
Oh my gosh.
Roy, they said that spot was gone. My lungs are clear.
Yay! Yay!
Yay! Now it's time for
I bet you it was from COVID. It was remnants of COVID still in your lungs.
I would say you
Well, they
need
say
to
it might
get
have been
a little
pneumonia.
heavy, but you can't.
Yeah.
eat.
Well, you get pneumonia. You can get pneumonia with COVID if it's really bad. So that is totally awesome. I am so happy for you. That is the best news ever. And a relief, I bet, for April.
He's got to go. He's got to go next Thursday to the GI doctor. And they said that the PET scan showed up a spot near his pancreas.
What type of spot?
His lungs was clear, but there's a spot next to his pancreas that the GI doctor needs to check out. So,
Hey, keep
and
positive thoughts.
Yeah.
What I tell her, don't worry about it till we find out something. I ain't
it's
nothing to worry
hard to
about
say
till you
that to
know it.
somebody who loves you so much.
Well,
You just can't help but worry about them, Glenn.
Yeah, but you worrying is not good for your health either. You got to keep yourself on an even keel, woman. And no crying over there.
hey, Shaky, I think he got a little ill at us over the last couple of days about making him do his math, so he decided he's going to stay with his grandma tonight.
I think he was a little tired of his math, so he thought he'd take a break.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yes,
April,
Mary, we do.
this will make you laugh. I know this will make you laugh. I shared the story about the other day about the consensual murder.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's what
I
I was
needed
telling
that.
that. You was in my mind big time.
Days.
Shaky, how come you're not
I
up
agree
here
with
on the
Tiny
panel?
there.
Well, see, my question is with them PET scans, is it not true that the only thing they will highlight is cancerous areas?
Not
Oh.
necessarily.
Or will they highlight other stuff?
And I'll
If
highlight
they
other
see other
stuff.
stuff, I'm sure they'll highlight it.
Yeah, I've had a lot
That's
of
what
CAT
I'm
scans.
thinking. It,
They'll show up other stuff.
Well, I meant the PET scans.
this is PET, PET.
I know Papa
I put-
Ross had them, and Papa said that they made you, in which Glenn found out, but they make you take this radioactive stuff.
Oh,
And then it
Travis had one
looks,
of them.
Glenn said it looks, he said it looks just like a CAT scan, but it'll only highlight cancerous spots.
Well, wherever that medicine, if it something grabs hold of it and clings on, or if it clings on to something, then it'll light that spot up.
All right, is this the stuff you
kind of the way
drink
that I
or the
understood it.
stuff that they inject in you that has the nuclear stuff in
Which
it?
was it you used? Injection, right?
They injected it in me.
Okay,
An
that's what
IV,
yeah,
probably.
Travis had that done. Yeah.
Yeah, they hooked me up to like an IV thing, and they started running IV in, and then she told me they'd run an IV for a minute or two, and then they'd switch it to the medicine. And I'm sitting there, just not thinking about nothing. About that time, I looked over at her and I said, "Woo, you just give me the medicine." She looked at me just as funny. I said, "My arm just got cold."
Did she have to
Yeah.
use a Geiger counter and all that? Because I know they had to with him.
What?
I
A
didn't
Geiger counter.
understand
I
all
may
that.
be pronouncing it wrong.
The Geiger.
No, you're pronouncing it
The
right.
Geiger counter.
It's a Geiger
It-
counter.
It's like a machine that detects radiation.
Radiation.
You hear
I
it, you
don't
see in
know.
the movies, they go.
Yeah.
That.
That's it.
Yeah, but I don't know what she was asking about it.
Did they have
Did
to
they
use
detect
them on
it?
you?
No, I didn't. They didn't run nothing like that on me. They just put me in that big old tube and run me through it.
Okay, guess yeah, they had to do
Yeah,
that
he
on
was
Travis.
that
She was
guy.
holding it in her hand, seeing how much radiation was going through him.
Yeah. No, I didn't see them do nothing like that.
But y'all know how Glenn is to medications, right?
We don't
Yeah.
get along.
He was back there for 5 minutes and they started hollering, "Code blue, in the radiation department, code blue." And I'm like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm sitting back there, arm out, and then putting a needle in my arm, and my phone going off. I looked over at that nurse and told her, I said,
Scared me.
"My phone's gonna start talking, so don't get excited." But I was having to hold my arm out there for her to put that needle in, and I didn't want her getting excited and start jabbing me with that needle.
Yeah.
I just told her I was allergic to needles, and she said, "There's a lot of people comes in here that's that way."
He used my excuse. Being allergic to needles.
He's always been allergic to them. I got real bad sore throat, and doctor was giving me a penicillin shot. And we got back in the car, and Glenn looks at me and says, "Did you see how big that needle was?" I said, "No, I don't have eyes back there." But his eyes was this big.
They don't stick the whole needle in, which is kind of ridiculous because, I mean, the needle is huge, but they don't stick the whole thing in. So what's the use? I mean, what's the purpose of using an extra?
Well, I had strep throat, so I just really didn't care. I felt so bad. My tonsils was done black, so
Oh,
I'd never seen anybody's tonsils black, but mine was black as tires. I expected them to fall off, but they didn't.
Connie, I have never heard of that before.
Hey, Carla.
Hi, Carla.
Oh, our tiny acre says it don't have to be cancer.
Okay.
Just anything they consider not normal. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better because he ain't never normal.
Evidently not. I married you, so you ought to know I ain't normal. Hey, Papa, Rob.
Papa!
Good morning to you too.
Hello, the world.
Hi, the world-renowned historian.
Historian, thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
You're pretty great too. Roy said bigger hole in the needle. It really is. Papa Rock says good morning. Did you just wake up?
You pay a lot of attention to me, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'll try not to.
No, you don't. You've done it for so long, you don't have to try no more.
I'm here, but I'm going to take a few bites. I ain't going to eat on camera.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Last year they told me I had hemophilia, but first genetic test that came back says it's von Willebrand type 2N, which gets mistaken for without genetic test.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everything turns out all right, Connie.
Turn your camera on, Papa.
Hemophilia is not good.
I don't know what
Device
that is.
not connected.
Device not connected.
Something like that.
They're bleeders. April. April.
Yeah.
It's a bleeding disorder.
Yeah.
They bleed and their blood doesn't clot to form, so it closes up.
Yeah,
So they have to be very careful.
They call them free bleeders.
Yes. That was how my aunt was. I forgot about that. Which they had her on blood thinner and they told her not to drink and she drank.
Well,
and that's not good on blood thinner.
Travis's doctor said that he can have a beer every once in a while. He can't stay drunk, but he can still drink even on.
Yeah, but alcohol thins the blood out.
Yeah, but she didn't drink a beer once in a while.
Exactly.
She drank beer every day.
Oh,
she did. She drank with hers. I mean, now I'm not going to say she would drink a whole 6-pack or a case because that I don't know, but I do know she would drink a couple to 3 every day at least.
And then sometimes she would drink more.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'd get to feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
In her own mind, anyway.
In her own mind, anyway.
I can say it that way. I know how it is. I used to do it too.
But yeah, that would be. Oh, heck.
Huh.
So, what do y'all think about the stuff going on in Canada with the truckers?
I support them.
I'm staying out of the conversation.
Well, I know Glenn said it was across the border. It was in the United States.
It's in the United States.
Right
It's in Canada. It's in New Zealand. It's in Israel. It's in the UK. It's in Australia. Those are some of the places I know right now.
All I know is what Glenn's told me. I don't go looking for stuff.
Well, I hadn't looked for nothing in a while neither, and I did flip over on something today, and anyway, they had some videos up about it up there in Canada, and then some in the States, and that one trucker was showing putting American flag and the Canadian flag on the back of his truck and going down the road.
Good night,
And
Bunky.
another one showed where a bunch of trucks pulled in up there at Michigan, I guess they're at the main bridge. And I reckon they all locked down on their air horns at the same time, just sat there with their air horns blasted.
Yeah, I support them. This
Hey.
mandated bull malarkey stuff about you got to get a shot. That's complete BS.
Yep. I tell them right quick, when they give me my shot, they better be ready, because I'm going to have something to give them a shot back with.
Yeah. I'm gonna punch right
I
in the
don't
face.
know what's in their needle, and they don't need to know what I'm going to have in mine.
Carla, if you listen, what time are you going to bed? I need to holler at you again. She just now checked her message.
Yeah, Roy. People are waking up and they're saying enough is enough.
I know that's one thing a lot of people was asking us is after, the...
Well, now, they put the fence up before they ever moved in up there, didn't they?
Yeah. You're hurting Dez's feelings.
Well, no, I'm not saying it that way. I'm not calling out the other side. I think it's all of them. I think there's a big conspiracy going around through the whole world. So I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feeling.
Well,
but I think the whole world needs to wake up and open their eyes up and look around.
Yeah, because we're getting ready to head into World War III.
Noah, you have a good night, hon. It was great to see you.
Good night, Noah. We're heading into World War III quickly.
Yep. Yeah,
and on this note,
good night, Noah. We love
on this note, I'm going to let you guys talk about this, and I'm going to get offline.
Well, now, Des, I wouldn't.
Yes, you don't have to leave.
No, I wouldn't. I wasn't talking about their side of the politics. I'm talking about just the stuff going on around the whole world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to go into politics and stuff, and that's where this all came from with politics. And you guys all know you guys all know I'm a total Democrat, and you guys are all Republicans.
But get off the subject then, because we want our snowflake here.
Des, I was talking about both parties up there. I wasn't talking about
but
one. And
I know,
we
but
ain't gonna get into a politics show. Yeah, we're done with that. That's why I said I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, because what I was saying was around the world, not just here.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh, I have got a story to tell y'all.
You stay here. You're a friend of mine.
No, I know, but it'd be easier when you don't have somebody like me here. You guys would talk more freely.
No, Des, you gotta stay to listen to this story. Okay?
Okay.
Des, I do not go into politics like that on one side or the other.
I just think I didn't mean it from political view at all.
Yeah, no, I didn't either.
It's just I'm afraid they're all going to.
But we all know that the Democrats are to blame for everything. So I just wanted to. I'm just saying, I'm afraid the truckers are going to stop trucking, and then we're all going to be. They've already stopped it when the ships were all stuck out in sea because the people had COVID. Because their countries put them on a ship to ship them here so we'd have supplies, but they weren't allowed into our country because they had COVID. And then the truckers got COVID, and then the truckers got better, but the ships could not come in because they were passing it around and around and around on the ships.
Can I tell
Oh.
a
So then
story?
we fell behind on all of our supplies, and hence the gas, the food, the clothing, the cars, everything is like we're running out of shit.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Are you prayer? Are you
Vicky is
brace?
here.
How's shaking? Are you
Hey,
bracing?
Here comes
Shaky,
the ringleader. He'll stir the pot.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Honey, there
Here's
ain't
the
any
story I heard
story
the
yet.
Wait a
other
minute,
day.
Red
Oh,
wants to
I
tell a
got
story.
him.
Hold on.
Here's the
Oh, wait a
story
minute.
that I
Shaky
heard.
came in first. Shaky came in first, real quick. We already asked him to say a prayer because he can't stay on long because Jackie's watching TV in the
Oh, I
living
went
room.
to another room.
So,
I'm good.
oh, you're good
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I'm in the bed. I'm in my bedroom. So I
Okay.
moved everything in. It took me like 10 minutes, but I got it moved.
I wondered if you was going to be able to join us tonight.
Yep. Papa Rock must be having problems with his because he keeps popping up and then he'll go right back out.
But I can definitely say a prayer if you would like.
Oh yes,
It's up to
we
you
would
all.
like.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let's say a prayer real quick.
All righty.
Alrighty, thank you.
Heavenly Father, we come to you and we pray. Father, we thank you for getting Glenn through the lung issue, and I'm glad that you blessed us and blessed him and April that you removed that scar and that spot that showed up on that first X-ray. Father, we also pray that you continue to give them grace and blessing to get through whatever's next in their step for his testing. And Father, pray that you give April strength to stand by her husband through all of this. Father, we know it's a very difficult thing. We also pray for all of everybody that's in need. Father, we have a lot of friends that are going through illness and other issues, and Father, we just pray that we can come together as a community and support each other instead of fighting, arguing, bickering. Father, that doesn't get us anywhere. We need to come together as one. Um, and Father, we come to you through your beautiful Son, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, and we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Shaky.
Yep.
I got to tell y'all a story about little Tater Tot.
Oh, wait a minute. I think Red wanted to tell a story too.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Red. I'm sorry.
All right. Now this was on the channel I was watching the
Yeah,
other
but see
day
how quick
about
it goes away.
crazy dating. You know, crazy first dates. Well, this girl and this guy been out on their first date. They really hit it off, and they decided to go back to his apartment. Now, everything was going great, and all of a sudden she realized that she had to go and do a bodily function of number two, if you know what I mean.
She
Uh
had to poo
huh.
poo.
She didn't want to stay in the bathroom on the first date, so she tries to flush the toilet. The toilet won't flush. She done tried like 4 or 5 times to flush it. It won't go down. So she thought, okay, I'm gonna get some toilet paper. I'm gonna wrap it up in toilet paper and throw it in a garbage can. Well, there was only one problem with that. There was no garbage can in there. But that's not where the story gets worse. Story gets worse when she decides that she's just gonna open up the window and throw it out. But the windows that he had in his apartment wasn't the type that you pushed up. It was ones that went down. It was kind of backwards. Well, here's another problem. She threw it out the window, but then she realized that there was two panes in this window. And so that mess went down between both windows. She had no other choice but to go tell him then. So he goes in there and he looks, and there's, all this species all over his window. And he's like, how are we going to get that out? She goes, I don't know. Let me try to crawl up there, and I'll reach down and I'll try to pull it. I'll try to get it up, pull it out. Well, they did that, but here came the next problem. She got stuck in between the two windows. So they had to end up calling the fire department to get her out from between the two windows because she's trying to pull the crap that she threw out the window out from between the two windows. And that was how their first date went.
That's
I was like, they
that,
gotta marry because that's something they gotta share to their kids.
exactly. If they made it through that, they should be able to make it through anything.
Well, I was trying to watch my language. The world renowned historian. I was trying not to say poop or anything nasty.
Roy, you have a good night.
Yes,
If you
Roy.
still here.
Thank you.
Have a good night,
Rez,
Rose.
Des,
You're
did you
not
have something you
wrong.
wanted to say too?
I'm sorry.
Did you have something you were going to talk about? Because I want to comment on something y'all were talking about when I came in.
No. Red was going to say something. Then April, I interrupted April because April was going to say something after the prayer. But Red tried to say something before the prayer, so now April's got something to say.
Oh, okay.
I hope you kept up with that.
Yeah, I did. Go ahead, April. I'll
Okay.
follow you.
Little Tater Tot was down there helping us feed the other day. And the rooster that put the holes in my leg is now named Lucky. Well, when Junior first come down here, he was scared to death of the goats. I'm scared, April. I'm scared. I said, Junior, the goats ain't going to hurt you. And Glenn sent him for some rope. And Junior was going out down through there, and we seen him kept turning around looking real nervous, and he'd kick. And I said, Junior, honey, the goats ain't going to hurt you. Well, he found the rope, and then he was coming back, and it was Lucky chasing him.
Yeah, he's running
And
like
Glenn
crazy.
hollered, run, Junior, run.
I was hollering,
Oh,
run faster,
oh,
Junior,
God.
run faster.
I wish y'all could have seen it. He hates that rooster. We're
That
going to have
rooster
to
makes
put
the
him
boy
in a
exercise.
park. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, Shaky, you got the floor.
Talking about the cargo ships and all that, and there was a lot of blame about truck drivers. That wasn't the issue at all. My late great uncle, I guess you would call him, was actually president of the Teamsters of the region of the Eastern region, and I was a truck driver for a lot of years, and I still know a lot of truck drivers. And the reason there was a shortage in those ships weren't getting unloaded was a shortage in trailers. See, those containers go onto a frame of a trailer and bolt on, and then that's where you see the sea containers being transported on the road. You'll see them, a sea container hooked to a, Glenn, you know what I'm talking about. They hook onto a trailer, just the trailer frame, and they bolt on. And but yeah, that was the whole issue. It wasn't had anything to do with truck drivers or anything else. There was a shortage of those trailers, and they couldn't get those ships unloaded because there's nothing to load them onto. And people were blaming Biden. They were blaming the truck drivers. They were blaming, and it wasn't anybody's fault. It was actually a shortage of the trailers, and that's what really caused that issue.
Shaky's last name is actually Hoffa. Real talk. That's what the world renowned historian said.
Well, I can tell you the story of Hoffa if you want to know.
Well, I already know, Mike.
Hoffa's not in Giant Stadium. He became recycled cars.
No, it became fed to the alligators.
No, he got recycled. He was put into a barrel after they assassinated him or murdered him, and he was put into a barrel, put into a back of a car. The car was crushed and sent, and that remains of the car was sent back to Japan to be recycled as new car parts.
See, my ex-husband, his father was the secretary treasurer of the one of the major it was Teamsters there in Texas. He's the secretary treasurer of that. They were rolling in cement, let me tell you.
I know nobody knows where Hoffa is.
Well, that's
well,
what
hello,
I was telling you.
Stevie.
I got an inside story on that. And that was the inside story I was given, that he was, after they killed him, after meeting him at I think it was like a restaurant, after they did kill him, they actually they put his remains in a barrel and buried it. And then they got worried that they were going to find the barrel. Somebody got arrested, I believe, and they were worried that they were going to snitch out the person that was involved. And they dug the barrel back up, put that barrel into the back of a car, and took it to the scrapyard, and they compacted it down into a cube, and then and then sent it off back to Japan or wherever they recycle that metal at for other cars or whatever.
But
So
see, we were
that
sitting
was
there in the
story I was
living
given.
room. My ex-husband, me, my mom, and my dad, and we were watching some documentary about Hoffa. And Mark piped up and goes, "They're never gonna find him. He's been fed to the alligators a long time ago." It's like, okay. He thought it
Papa,
was
if you're
funny.
still in here, try to come back in again. I put the link back up there.
I've been texting him.
I haven't seen Terry or Darren. I'm very happy and want to congratulate them on their
Engagement. I know,
engagement.
that's so awesome.
Did they get engaged?
That was so awesome.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Darren
Darren posted a video.
I think
They
I
were
saw
at
it on his
Shane's
way home
place.
today.
They were at Shane's place in Kinfolk, Georgia, and he held the camera while he held the camera while Darren proposed to Terry.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Now,
Yeah.
is she going to move here or is she going to move over there?
Video. But
There's two videos. I just watched Darren's tonight.
But is she leaving to go over there to live, or is he going to come here?
I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna come here.
He's coming.
Yeah,
to
he's
stay.
got
That's good.
She's
Good.
got 2 kids.
Yeah. I mean, people will relocate. I was just curious which way they was going to go. I was just curious.
Yeah,
Those are
her
two
son's
really
only
good people.
14, so she ain't going nowhere.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, what you want me to tell Papa?
And he asked her daughter permission.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then to keep it a secret and everything. And then the video, it was so cute. She goes, I finally can relax. And Terry goes, is that why you were running away or walking away so you wouldn't say anything?
There he is.
Hello, Dad.
It was cute. Hey, Larry.
Hello, Papa Rock.
Hey, finally.
Papa Rock.
Glad to see
Finally.
you.
No.
Excuse me for yawning, folks.
It's
Got
okay.
good
I'm gonna be
news.
there in a few minutes.
I'm doing the
Light it
moose
up.
ears at you, Papa. You always give them back.
What's the good news, Daddy-O?
I'm in remission.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't like
That is
I'm
awesome
here.
news.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
Thank you, dear Lord. Thank you.
I got the camera off.
Yes, you do.
So now
Well,
you
the
guys
mic
got to
keeps
put
going
up
off.
with
I
me
don't
for a
know.
long time.
Well,
Well,
that's
we ready.
good.
Good.
Wonderful.
No, look, this is not fair. Every one of you is having some kind of a smoke. I have to put my butt outside to go and have a smoke and miss you guys.
Take us
I'm
with you or
sorry.
relocate outside.
Yeah. We
Hey,
in the
Dad,
dark. Yes.
you the only one making yourself get up and go outside.
He's got a point.
Why?
I don't know why, but you do
Oh,
it.
she can't smoke in her house. That's why. Or she
I
either
can't
that or
see
don't
it's her
smoke.
house.
No,
She
I'm
can't-
renting the home for my stepmother, and the rule is until the house is paid off, one pet, no smoking.
Yeah.
In the house.
Okay.
We understand now.
I thought you were just doing it on your own.
Where'd she go?
Well, where did she go?
She
She
went
went
Smoke
to
a cigarette?
go.
Yeah, but she don't usually go plumb out.
Maybe she hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I'd do.
She did. She's back.
Hey, the world renowned historian wants to know if they can come in, Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to come in. Anybody
Love-
can.
If I fall out again, I'll be back to save my
Her
spot.
face.
Okay,
Alrighty.
we will. We
Yeah,
got-
I'm gonna put you us up on full screen for just a minute and show you something.
All right, just give me a second to get my
And I like,
butt,
but you gotta show,
my
you
butt
gotta
and
show
my
your face.
stool outside. Hold on.
All righty.
Do I need to hide my eyes?
No.
No, he's going to show you what he got me for my birthday.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Mike.
Well,
Happy
howdy there,
birthday.
MB.
Hello, MB. How are you?
Hey,
Hello,
Michael.
Mikey.
Or is that Bobby Jane?
Oh, you talk about some good. You have
Look at that
sauerkraut.
look.
What is it?
Look at that look. Uh-huh.
It went
Chow chow.
chow chow. You talk about good chow chow. They can make some of the best chow chow I bet you any of y'all have ever had in your whole life.
Probably.
All right, I'm
since I've
sitting
never
down.
ate it. I've never ate chow
Okay.
chow.
Oh, now I remember who he
All
is.
right, now let
None
me
of them in
figure out
Vegas.
how to do it.
Oh, it's both. Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
I think. There we
Yeah,
go.
here we
You're
are.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh.
Where'd you get that?
Hello,
That come
hello,
from
everyone.
down under.
Oh, that's
cool.
awesome.
Is that
Oh,
Handmade.
nice from
yours?
Karen.
Wow.
That is
Yeah.
Yep, see his
beautiful.
logo?
Yep. The
You
wolf.
see the kangaroo
Or the-
on there?
Is that a
That's
what's the logo? A wolf or a bat? What is it? Or an anvil?
an
Kangaroo.
anvil.
Anvil with a
Oh,
kangaroo in it.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
Has
That's
Darren
his,
Darren
that's
wasn't on that
Darren's
show,
logo.
was he? He wasn't on that show, was he? Forged of Fire
No, I don't think so.
show. Well, he needs
But
to be.
I
Yeah.
bought
He
her.
does.
I bought that from him down there at MB Heritage.
Well,
Saturday.
Glenn, isn't that like a tiny knife to be an Australian knife? Isn't it supposed to be like, that's not a knife? This is a
Oh,
knife.
he had
It's supposed to be like a
he had
sword.
some big ones.
He had another one that I really wanted, but I just couldn't really afford it at the time.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Said that knife is so sharp.
It is.
That would be
It will
big.
actually shave you. Well, look at there.
Hi,
Believe on
Tony.
the cross. Howdy, y'all.
Tony or Chris or both.
I just, if I could have the floor for a second, I just wanted to say a huge congratulations to Papa Rock. Who,
Thank you.
Sounded like you just beat cancer. That's incredible, man.
Fourth time.
Can't even imagine. Fifth lease on life. That's incredible, dude. Yeah.
Yep.
Well done, and keep it going.
I do thank you.
Exactly.
F that cancer. It's not going to beat you, and yeah, you keep you just keep killing it. That's great.
When you got a family like this, you can't lose.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing.
Yep.
It is. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
We might wind up having to change the name of this channel to the Misfit family, but you know.
Shaky.
I'm gonna talk. I tell you what, MB Heritage. Michael and Bobby Jean need to teach me more about those Globo onions. I've never grown before, and I'm growing them this year, and I'm really kind of excited.
She was talking about their chow chow there a while ago. You ought to hear about their corncob jelly.
Oh yes.
Corncob
If
jelly.
nobody has ever tried corncob jelly, I'm telling you, it is the best stuff. It's like honey.
It's ranked right there. Just all but being honey.
And
Can I
Never even heard of it.
Can I ask for an explanation of ingredients or like how this is made? Like, is it literally like corn jelly? That sounds like
you boil your corn cobs.
That MB Heritage farmer, they're the ones that made it, so you'll have to reference to them.
Well, there you go. There's some videos y'all need to shoot.
Fair enough.
They said that you just boil the corn cobs and then put your gelatin and stuff like that, and add sugar, just like you're making regular jelly. But oh my gosh, y'all! I'm telling you, it has the best taste.
It wasn't my Saturday. It's Saturday before last.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you meant that Saturday, but
No.
we're too far into the week for it to be that Saturday.
Okay, how much water do you boil these corn cobs in?
Yeah.
Good question.
Red. What are you on right now? What are you on right
frantic
now?
Googling as we speak.
What am I on right now? I'm on my butt.
There's plenty of YouTube videos showing how to make it.
Wait. So this is a thing? This is like a common thing?
I've had it. It's really good.
It is really a thing,
Corn jelly?
and it is a good thing.
When I first heard about it, I kind of ignored it because I thought it was just, something somebody was saying.
He rolled his nose up about when I said, "Here, try this. This is
I'm
corn cob
rolling my giant nose up as we speak. Yeah.
Well, you should have seen how big his eyes got when I put the spoon in his mouth. He was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I
I mean,
make some of that. Of
like,
course, probably won't last around Travis.
It probably won't.
like
that
does it bring out like
toothache-
the sugars of the corn, like so it gets a little sweet? Like, what are we talking here? Like,
I don't
It wasn't
know.
a little sweet.
was
This
just-
stuff is real sweet.
But
What-
it
what-
wasn't to the point to where it was gaggy sweet. It was just
No,
right. I mean,
You,
it was.
you add sugar to it so that you get your sweetness from the sugar. It's pretty much you boil your corn cobs down and you get your sweet corn and you get your liquid and it's
Okay.
that sweet corn liquid. Then you add the sugar to it, gives it more sweetness. Then you add the gelatin to it to give it the thickness and you make the jelly. It's really easy to make. It's really not hard at all. Just keep your
And
corn
it-
cobs next time you have.
I've made jelly before. That's not difficult at all. But
Yeah.
You need to try you some corn cob jelly. I guarantee you will absolutely love it. You will be so shocked.
but the reason I turned my nose up when she was talking about it, I don't like corn on the cob boil because I can taste the cob taste in it. But that does not have no cob taste. That stuff is delicious.
Glenn, I have to admit, I've eaten a lot of corn on the cob in my life, and I don't know what you mean by the cob taste.
Me neither.
It's just like eating meat next to a bone. He will not eat meat
No.
that is next to a bone because he says he can taste the bone.
So
I
you know,
don't
like
like.
baby back ribs or stuff? Or like,
Yeah, I don't like ribs and stuff. I don't like meat. Or,
really?
Let me explain this to you. Imagine the
Yeah.
corn cob as a bone,
Okay.
and inside the bone you have a marrow.
uh-huh.
Okay, the corn cob has like a marrow inside of
Yeah.
it also. And
Yep.
when you boil it, it brings that out. That's like making what is that marrow? You make something out of marrow. What the hell is it? Like a bone marrow stew or something. Or
Yeah, like a
anyway.
broth kind of thing, like a broth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're more or less boiling it down and get you're making a corn broth is what you're doing, and that sweet corn flavor comes out into the water, and then when you add the sugar, it adds in the sweetness and with the corn flavor, and then you add the gelatin to thicken it up. So it's in that corn cob. That corn cob has almost like a marrow in it, and that's what you're boiling out.
Yeah, okay.
I like that
Interesting.
toothache medicine.
Red got something started with her toothache medicine.
Hey, that's some good stuff.
It's funny that you're called Red when we've got Snowflake, the communist, over here.
Hey,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
hey,
It's me
That's
it's me and Snowflake against all you fascist Republicans over here. Anyway, we're not talking about politics. We're not talking about politics. Anyway.
No, we don't do politics.
No.
They know. That's why I'm the peaceful snowflake. I keep it out. I they keep it out of my conversation because I get my fur up in arms and the
Right.
claws come out.
Fur up in arms. That was
Right.
funny, Dan.
Well, someday, Red, you'll grow up and join us Republicans.
Totally never grow up.
Totally kidding. I'm 100% joking. Trying to be stupid.
Well, see, the bad part with me, I'm not Democrat and I'm not Republican.
Why would you be? Right?
I figure I'm an independent.
You vote
Here,
for the
here.
one you think's going to do you right.
Yep.
Well, I quit
I've done
voting
that.
because I figured ain't none of them gonna help me.
No.
Nobody can.
I voted. Hey, when I was up in Massachusetts, I voted for Mitt Romney for our governor. Okay, because he
Hey.
was there for insurance for all people in Massachusetts, and he passed it because of Ted Kennedy. So
Snowflake,
Yeah.
you thought he was handsome, admit it.
no,
Hey, Susan,
I don't go.
how warm
No,
is it down in Florida?
Well, Des can tell you.
Well, yeah, that's true too, ain't it?
I know.
Glenn,
guys.
it was 81 today in Tallahassee, and tomorrow we're gonna be 81, and then we're gonna drop back down because we have a storm coming through. But we're
down
not
to
gonna
Hi,
drop.
23.
Susie.
We're 23 right now.
Oh Lord!
You can keep that.
Did you get a good snowstorm the other day, Papa Rock?
We got a little, what you call a snow blizzard today, but it just covered the roads a little bit. But yeah, the other day we got a good one.
I told Junior, I said it's snowing up around where Papa Rock is because
Yeah.
he's looking at the map, the weather map, radar. And so I've
Yeah,
been
them truckers that are on the, I'm gonna call it a parade. They're like 9 miles from here parking overnight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, you might get to hear the air horns blowing off all of them at one time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No,
They're parked at a Walmart's parking lot.
Glenn, they've probably all been arrested by now.
No, not around here.
No.
Didn't you hear Prime Minister Trudeau is arresting anybody for honking their horns?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go buy me a bunch of geese and tie on my trucks because they honk all the time and I can't get them for that.
You were 87 in Orlando today. We were 81 in Tallahassee today.
I got family in Orlando.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, I had to turn the AC on today.
We're missing a kitty cat. He may have gotten out. May.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no. Boy,
Hey,
I
world-
want you to know I was
world
down there
historian.
feeding the cats yesterday.
You got to understand something. You need to understand something too. Canada does not have a constitution like we do here in the United States,
No,
and they do not have a First Amendment.
I think that's right.
So
Yeah.
they're not protected like we are.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them complaining about the freedoms that they have already lost, though.
Yeah, a lot of them.
They might have more than we have by the time it's over with.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of them up there that's stirred up.
What a turn of events that would be.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh, Tony Akers said they was in their 30s today. 80 sounds a lot better than 30s, don't it?
Uh-huh.
No,
Well,
not for me. I'll
68
take
sounds better than them
55.
30s.
I'll take 55 to 75 with a breeze. Thank you.
Here, Snowflake. Here. That's God's weather. That's God's weather right there.
Exactly.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my temperature.
I can tell you all here in beautiful Henderson, Nevada, it's been rather chilly and very windy. It's been like desert hurricane status. It's been very windy the last couple days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I washed my car and it's it looks like it was extra in Dune. A day later.
Yeah, dust storms.
Yeah,
Real bad dust storms. Yeah.
just dirty as hell.
Doesn't it get into your engines and everything too? The engines of the car and all that?
What's that?
Doesn't the dust storms get into the engines of your car? Clog up everything?
No, not so far. I've only been here for 2 months, so
Okay.
I that's not something I've experienced yet. But
Gotcha.
Well, as long as you keep your good filters and everything on, you should be okay.
Yeah.
Papa, where'd you go, buddy?
Did Larry just fall out?
Come back, man.
Susan,
Larry,
I'm
come
feeling
back.
good.
I
We
live
had that PET test done, and they said that my lungs is all clear now. That spot that they found before was gone.
Glenn, I meant to tell you that as well. That's fantastic, man. That's so great to hear.
Yeah. But they said there was a little something showing up on the left side. Wanted to know if I was hurting and started talking about a GI doctor. And I told him I had one. And I was scheduled for the upper and lower GI next week. So he's going to send all that information over to the GI doctor. So maybe they'll tell me something next week on it.
But it sounds like good news, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
good.
hope so.
Good.
The good news was about the lungs. That was excellent news. Now if
Yeah.
we can hit it, Jesus' blessings twice in a row, we'll be doing wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah. Can
There
I
he
tell you guys,
is.
it's weird it's weird being 40 years old and being a fat ass and realizing, oh, I'm a candidate to just like die anytime. And people will be like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he had it coming, you know. You know what I mean?
You
When I was
youngin.
probably in my 40s,
You youngin.
50s, I was up close to 300 pounds.
Yeah, he
Well,
lost almost 100 pounds, and they told him he was a diabetic.
well done, sir. I tell some of my friends I'm a whole person fatter than you. Which is true.
Well,
Which is
believe
true,
it
by
or
the way.
not, the only thing he done was come out of the truck.
And started working in tobacco.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I remember tobacco fields. I did that for 2 summers.
That's hot stuff, ain't it?
On
Yeah. I went
Hey,
out there and went out there and I had to tie up all the tobacco plants and twist them, and then the guys went in and picked them. We went into the barn and we sewed them up onto the lats, and then the guys put them up in the barn, closed it up, and smoked it. And we hit the next barn, the next field.
Good night, Mary.
Susan, keep
Good
us
night, Mary.
informed when you're going to be back up here, and we'll try to meet up somewhere.
Yes, and Mary Ranch, good night. God bless you, and I hope you have a wonderful sleep, dear.
Yes, Mary, thank you a lot. You do a lot for us.
Yeah.
She does a lot for everybody.
Yes.
Mary
funny.
is the absolute best. She said if the world comes to an end, I'm allowed to come up to her ranch with the kids and my cat.
Well, we found the kitty cat. He got
Where was
mad
it?
earlier because Matt put him outside his bedroom door and he didn't want to. So he got mad and hid.
Boy, you and Shaky would love the one that come up here. He was here again today, but he was here yesterday. And I think he's been fixed, and he's somebody's. He's actually got a collar with a little bell on it. But this cat's head is probably every bit of this big around, and he looks like Sylvester. He's huge.
Aw.
I mean, huge, but he's so fuzzy, and he's the lovingest little feller. And all the other cats are scared of him. They're standing and looking at him through the holes on the porch.
Yeah, I give him a name. He gotta
Yeah.
go.
Aw.
I said, but he's so sweet.
He gotta go.
I'll stick with.
I'm
with
waiting.
the family,
I'm
the
waiting
one
for
that
my
bites.
time up. I got 3.5 more years. As soon as this place is paid off, we're going to get 2 more cats.
Well, I'll come and bring you some.
Yeah.
Indoor
many you
cats.
want?
Indoor.
Well, there's one, Boo. He loves to be in the house. He comes in every time the door's open. No, he was actually the little baby kitten that we started raising in here because his mama wouldn't take care of her.
Yeah.
She's a mess. A mess.
I've got one that's about 14 years old, and she will not come in the house.
Oh,
Ours is 11 years old, and she's a brat. You can't pick her up and hold her. She'll plop herself down right next to you in front, and she'll go like this, and then you got to rub her. You got to rub underneath her neck and on her chest bone, and then she's like, and then she leaves.
So if I may,
Dakari wants to be held like a baby, either over your shoulder or in your arms upside down. He'll sleep like a baby. But if you make him mad because he wants to do something and you won't let him to do it, if you make him mad, he will hold a grudge and he will scare you to death because he'll go and hide.
Okay, I would like to pull.
Go ahead, sir.
I'd like to pull the room. What is the theory and prevailing strategy on pet names? Because I plan this year to get 3 cats and name them Ford, Arthur, and Zaphod after the principal characters in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So I would like to know everybody's prevailing theories on pet names. Do you name them after people you know? Do you name them colors? Do you name them things you like? Do you name them fantasy characters you like?
Personalities. It's got to be
personalities. Okay, there we go.
Okay, but now are you getting 3 cats? You say?
The plan this year is to get 3 cats exactly.
Okay,
and
name them.
Name them Ford,
and Miney.
Eeny, meeny, and miny.
But they're going down to look for Mo.
No,
Mo,
it'll be Ford Prefect, Ford Prefect, Arthur Dent, and Zaphod Beeblebrox from, of course,
like anybody's gonna. Yeah, but like anybody's gonna be able to. Okay, I cannot even say one of those names.
Everybody's gonna say, "Here, kitty, kitty."
That's right.
Exactly. Yeah. Pick a name that nobody else will ever call your cat.
Wait a minute. You can name it Mo, Larry, or Curly. Mo, Larry, and Shemp. Mo, Larry, or Joe.
Yep.
You know, because it was Joe, Shemp, and Curly were the 3 guys that were with Mo and Larry.
Yep.
Mm.
All right, this is how I name mine. Dakari means healer or doctor, and I can't remember which language that is. A friend of mine and I looked it up. That's how he got his name. And then we had Tiki and Tank Girl. Tiki, her real name was Tequila. We call her Tiki for short. Tank Girl was actually named after a guy that I know that everyone calls Tank because he's a big guy.
Tank like Tank.
Wait.
Tank.
There used to be a movie called Tank Girl.
Yeah, I know.
Starring Lori Petty, who is incredible, by the way.
Susan said to try and make it
But
happen.
then we got Tucker, and the reason
Tucker.
she got her name is when I first saw her, she yawned. I'm the biggest yawn of any little kitten I've ever seen in my life.
Tuckered out.
Went, oh, bless her heart. She's all tuckered out. So she got her name Tucker. And
I wonder if that's how the name Tucker became a thing.
We need
that's what
I gotta go popcorn up.
That's like that last bull we had down here. Everybody wanted to name him Norman. And I was seriously thinking about it. I caught him in there beside of his mama the other week. So now I call him Pine Knot.
Okay.
Because while he was stuck in there beside of his mama, I used the banders on him.
Oh.
He ain't a bull no more.
Oh, rubber band.
So why don't you just call him Heifer?
Well, he ain't a heifer.
Like that went over my head.
No, it was a cartoon on Nickelodeon years ago called Rocco's Modern World, and Rocco's best friend was a steer named Heifer.
Yeah, I remember Rocco.
Yeah.
My son used to watch that.
Yeah.
The little bull cannot grow up to be a daddy bull now.
Okay. I'm tracking. Yeah.
Now Cooper got his name from Bucky because we had a bunch of names, and actually we asked our other dog at the time which name he liked, and when I said Cooper, both of them just piped up. So I went, okay. So Bucky just named Cooper. And as I was explaining to Matt a long time ago, Travis is the owner of Bucky. Bucky is the owner of Cooper. So Travis is the owner of the owner that owned the pet. And Matt was like, what?
Hey, Ashley Jr. is still doing like he was. He's trying to do the least amount of schoolwork as he can do. So tonight he decided he'd spend the night with his grandma, so his books are down here.
Of course.
You know what? You should have brought him up there to the house and say, you know what? You forgot something.
I should have. I should have run by up there, took him up there, but I didn't really want to go out, so I didn't.
Shaky, we seen a tiny dog on your shoulder a couple times tonight. What is its name, and where did it come from? The name.
Which one?
The Chihuahua?
I
thought they were the same dog.
No, this one here is Pixie Blue. She's the little one. That's my wife's. The one my wife just got last. She's almost 2 years old now, I guess. She's
Dixie Blue.
Pixie
Blue. Okay.
Yeah, I can't recall why she got the name Pixie. I think she liked it because she was so small, and then she has blue eyes, so she calls her Pixie Blue. And then this is Bailey the Wonder Mutt, and I rescued Bailey when she was 7 months old from somebody who was keeping her in a cage 24/7. And she came with the name Bailey, but I gave her the middle name Madison. So when I'm mad at her, when I use that middle name, she knows I'm mad at her.
I can tell you what I named my car and why.
And then we have 3 other dogs in here that you don't see.
That's what you name it.
Got 3 dogs.
My Hyundai Tucson that's got 213,000 miles on it is blue. And on the front, my cousin had a cat license plate, the yellow, which has to do with construction or something. So I named my car Cat Baloo for Cat Baloo, named after the movie.
Yep.
one of my favorite movies with Jane Fonda in it.
See where you're going. I see where you're going. Yeah.
So, cap below.
Yeah.
What can I say? I like the movie too, so that helps.
Then we also like I say we have 3 other dogs. We have Miss Honey, who's a Chihuahua Jack Russell mix. Xena, who is a Min Pin.
A warrior princess, I'm told.
Well, yeah, she came with a different name, but she would never come to us when we called her by that name. And then one day, my son called her a different name. She called her, and she just reacted to it. So we stuck with Xena. And then we have another rescue. We got. She's an older Chihuahua, and her name is Eva. She came with that name. So
I almost named my youngest Xena, my daughter.
Yeah, we got Jack.
Good name.
Or we also name him Rue. We call him Rue more than we call him Jack, because when he goes to like run towards you, he first bounces like a kangaroo before he takes off. So we named him Jackaroo or Rue, or it's got a lot. Rooney. And then there's Killer, and Killer's not my dog. That's my boy's dog.
If you call a dog Killer, like it's like calling. Never mind. It was going to be a rude joke about.
Yeah, it is, because Killer, he's the most gentlest dog. He really is. He's very, very gentle, and he looks after me quite heavily. He takes care of me when the boys ain't here.
I had a pit bull named Psycho.
Psycho?
He was crazy.
I bet he was delightful.
He was crazy. He was a crazy dog.
Did you name him Psycho because he was crazy?
Oh yeah. He was a handful.
I don't even like pit bulls, man. I never have. Never have.
I had Great Danes. One was named Max, and the other was named Maxwell.
That's Psycho?
No, that was Chanel.
Okay.
I used to breed pits. I even had a white one named Sorry White Boy.
Well, people, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to jump on and say hey to the family, you know.
Well,
I'm glad we got to see you, Larry.
I'm glad I got my camera fixed.
Me too.
I'm also glad for the great news.
Yes.
Yeah.
Papa Rock, you're a beast, man. You're a beast.
When the doctor told me, you know, everybody he's seen that day, he had bad news for him, you know. And I'm thinking, well, here we go again, you know. And then he said,
you're fucking me. Not fucking me.
That you're the only one that's got good news. And I said, well, what is it? He says, you're in remission.
That is so awesome.
Savage.
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
I had to go to the hospital the other day, and they took
I
my blood.
heard what happened.
What happened?
I don't know what happened, man. I don't know. I think somebody put something in my food, man. I really do. Because
did you tell your doctor the next day?
I haven't seen him yet. I went to a pain management doctor. I haven't been to my other doctor, but
okay.
But
good night, Susan.
My white blood count is up, so I do need to go find out why.
Yeah.
I mean, you have an infection somewhere.
But I don't. I feel fine. I don't have any infections.
I'll be back in a second, you guys.
Okay.
All
right. Hurry back.
You only if your white blood count is up, it means you got an infection somewhere.
Yeah, that's what Jackie said, but I got to find out why, because I'm not feeling any infections, anything. I don't have any open wounds.
Yeah, but you might not feel it, but you could have one.
You could have like an infection in your colon or something.
Yep.
Yeah, your colon ain't swollen, is it?
I don't think so. I'm pooping right regularly and like I should, so I don't know. I don't know. I do have a lot of pain in my back. You know, my back is really bad the last week or two. So.
Yeah, but you could be hurting from the pain from your fall.
Yeah, when you fell out on that ice.
I'm not going to worry about it until I have to worry about it. So.
Well, we do.
Jakey, you still got your gallbladder?
Yeah. Yeah, appendix and gallbladder.
Prostate.
Could be it. A lot of people complain when their back hurting real bad with their gallbladder.
Yep. But anyways, I'm gonna jump off. So
I love you, Dad.
all you.
Love you,
Love you,
Papa Rock.
son.
Hey,
Love you,
Papa
Larry.
Rock.
Good, buddy.
Good night.
Papa
Tell-
Rock. Wait a minute.
tell-
One more time before you go.
Love you all.
Tell Mom I love her,
you
Dad.
too.
I will. I will.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye bye. Give Jackie my love.
Do I have to?
No.
Jackie.
I will.
All right. Good night.
All right, Dad. See you.
Fucking cool story that guy has. Really, really awesome.
Papa Rock is awesome.
Love to see that shit. That's so cool. Love to see it.
Yep, me too.
He's really awesome. We always do the moose ears to each other. It's just something I do only in this channel. I mean, any other channel that I look like a nincompoop. So
That's why we're the misfits.
yeah,
He's
He's
quiet like all the best fucking warriors are. I'll say that.
I'm also going to be reinstating my IMDb page, and I'm going to go back on the pro so I can start auditioning for movies again.
Get on my honey and to send that back to you because I've been wanting to send that back to you for over a year now, and I keep forgetting. I don't know where it is.
Why don't you just write the book for me, and then I can just go ahead and sell the book and make the movie like I need to do.
Shaky,
Yeah, Red.
You might not want what kind of stuff she writes in the book.
It's okay. We can change it in the script. Hold on a second, I'm gonna mute myself.
You might have to be doing scenes you don't want to do.
No, he wrote the script. I ain't gonna do that to his book. No, I ain't gonna do that.
Shaky, we probably talked about this, but I forgot that you were a writer. I would like to get a link to your work and see what's what with your stuff.
He's froze.
He's frozen. Yeah, he's gonna come back in with a robot voice. Oh, in my back. Yeah, I'll be back.
Oh,
Yeah, I will never tell anyone the name that I write under. I won't.
Why not, Red?
Just because the last book that I wrote.
Oh, I'm back now.
yep,
Could
you're back.
seriously get me into some hot water that I don't want to get into.
What is your first name anyway?
Yeah, Red. What is your first name?
No, not you. You historian.
You.
Me?
You historian.
Malachi.
Okay.
Malachi.
Mal.
Oh, I
I'm
like
gonna
that
call you
name.
Mal. Hey, all right, Mal.
No, he's joking. Look at his face.
It's all right. As long as he knows I'm talking to him, that's all that matters. He doesn't have to give his real name if he doesn't want to. I mean,
I
this
just
is
call him
YouTube.
historian.
look at my name.
My first name is you're asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to call you the world-renowned historian every time I want to talk to you. So I mean,
Like my
You just
real
say call him
honest to God
historian.
first name?
Yes.
Kevin.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm Desiree or Des.
I'm actually Red, but it's short for Regina. So
My name is a very basic bitch. A male born in the early 80s. Oh, it's probably going to be like Kevin, Mike, Steve, or like Tom. Yeah, or Jeff. Yeah.
Oh my God. You guys are just so freaking
hey,
young.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
That's my name.
Kevin,
Yeah.
if you want to see what I'm working on, it's not a lot. I think it's only 2 things on there, but you can Google my name and get my IMDb page, and it's under Steve Shaky Peck, P-E-C-K.
yeah, my work, unless you want to go on certain sites, you ain't gonna be able to see it.
Yeah, you got to watch out for the viruses.
I'm at your page
Oh.
now, Shaky.
To see Red's work, we'd have to go on to certain deep websites, apparently.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Triple X's.
Pretty much.
You got to go on Pornhub to see her work.
Oh,
Or
come
just
on,
go
man.
to-
You got to go deeper
Well,
than
I
that.
used to have it on FetLife, but it ain't there no more. Be honest.
You don't have to worry about me. I mean, my name shows up in like Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook.
You spend enough time on this like dumb idiot platform called the internet. Yeah. People will find you.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I was looking at my name.
I have visited the dark web of the internet quite a few times.
I have not. I recently saw accidentally a couple of gore videos that I would not otherwise, because like I saw like a YouTube video describing them. So then like I like Googled like the name of the video, and I saw them on like Reddit, like a deep gore site, and yeah, it was very scarring. I wish I had not done that. Yeah, it was a really horrible experience in my life, and I would be better for not having done it.
Hey, Kevin, when I was 16 years old, I went to work for the coroner's office. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
Oh, I guarantee you haven't.
I bet.
First accident I went on was I call it an accident. The first thing I went on was a guy that got hit by a train.
Yeah, that's
First thing I
boring.
picked up was his head.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, enough. Done. Stop. Over. That's it. Phew. No.
Yeah.
That just sent a really bad chill up my spine. Stop.
Oh
Imagine
no, I
being
can tell
16
you some
years old
stories,
doing
Dad,
that.
that would send some chills up your spine.
No, it's gross, but like people deal with that stuff, you know. It's a thing that happens, you know.
I know it's a thing that happens, but I don't want to hear the details
If
or anything
we don't
about
want
it.
if we don't want it to be a topic of the show, yeah, I understand. But
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
stuff
probably why I became a death metal vocalist at a very young age back in the early 90s, and then got into doing horror movies here now towards the end of my life.
I've heard you sing.
Which
Or
kind of
scream.
singing have you seen? Oh,
Or
growling?
whatever you want to call it, huh?
Growling?
Sing, scream, growl, whatever you want to call it. I've heard you. Because you used to have a video up. I don't know if it's still on your page or not. On your
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know.
It's been about 2 years ago.
Red, I ask you to open your mind. Frank Sinatra and Waylon Jennings and Metallica and Megadeth and Tupac Shakur and Notorious B.I.G. all equally relevant musicians. They're all good. They're all good. I ask you to embrace all versions of music.
Red, what kind of music do you
I
like?
go do that with rap. Well, I don't know. I have to take that back because
you don't like rap. You don't like any rap, or
well, my son introduced me to this new group, and I can't think of the name of it. Now I hated rap until I listened to Ryan Upchurch and this other band,
that's more about what is that called? That's called. It's got a title for that. What is
it's country
called?
rap.
It's a mix between rap and country. Yeah, but there's a name. Hip hop.
Kid Rock.
Hick HICK hop. Hip hop.
Yeah,
I like that. I really do.
The only thing I ever listened to was Run DMC with Aerosmith and Walk This Way.
I was just watching him the other day.
Peaceful Snowflake, I have to suggest Public Enemy, Harder Than You Think. The greatest hip-hop track of all time.
Wasn't Flavor Flav a member of Public Enemy? Or was he
Yes. Of course. Yeah.
Was it Public Enemy?
Yeah. It was Public Enemy. Yeah.
Or
what was the song?
Harder Than You Think. They sample some incredible trumpets. Like it's so amazing.
Herb Alpert and a Tijuana brass band.
Okay, you guys do your thing for a second. I got to go on to one of my monitors and listen to this song. I'll be right back.
Peaceful Snowflake, Public Enemy, Harder Than You Think. You will love it.
Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass Band. I could listen to them all day long.
John Coltrane, Miles Davis. Miles Davis Kind of Blue is, in my opinion, the greatest album of music ever created in any genre.
Kevin,
I can't listen to heavy metal. I can't do it.
I'll tell you a funny story.
I can't do it.
You all were talking about tobacco earlier. Yeah, I was raised on a tobacco farm. And when we were casting for the one movie that's on my page, I don't know if you looked it up, it's Forrest Dark, is the one I co-wrote and whatnot. I talked to Sonny Schroyer for about 10 minutes on the phone. Now, he played Enos on the Dukes of Hazzard.
Nice.
So anyway, we didn't talk about the Dukes of Hazzard. We didn't even talk about acting. We talked about tobacco farming because he was raised on a tobacco farm. And we talked about fishing. Talk to him is like talking to Enos. He's 80 years old, and probably over 80 now, and has that same. His real personality is that same kind of high energy personality Enos was. And with that, if you just to hear his voice hadn't changed. It's crazy.
What happened to Glenn and April?
I don't know, maybe making out.
Hopefully, good for them. Good for them. If so, you guys do you.
Yeah, I can't even listen to 80s heavy rock. I can't do it. I cannot do it for the pure fact that it literally changes my personality. And I'm not kidding. It changes my personality to the point that I don't want to be around myself. So I stick with things like, I don't know, Styx, America, Kansas, ELO, Pink Floyd.
Styx, Pink Floyd, hell yeah.
Music like that. And PROTOL, him. I cannot pronounce the first one.
Peaceful Snowflake has listened to Public Enemy, Harder Than You Think, and she is listening with great consternation, trying to decide if she likes this.
The lighter shade of pale is the one song that I absolutely love.
It's so hard.
Yeah, this was that 60s band,
I hear April talking to somebody. She might be on the phone.
She is. I'm just sitting here listening.
I don't blame you.
Shaky, how can I DM you my email to send me your direct link so I can hear your stuff?
I don't. What do you want to hear? What do you mean?
I want to hear your stuff. So how can I
as far as music? Yeah, I don't have any music out. There's nothing out anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been like I said, 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything out anymore. I mean, unless you find it somewhere on YouTube or something, I don't know. But everything I did back in the day was done VHS stuff. I mean, we're talking about the 90s. It wasn't like, before the internet.
I bet it exists somewhere, Don. Come on.
Well, somebody sent me a video. Someone did send one video of me on stage, and I was like, "Wow, I didn't even know that was even existing." I was like, "Check that shit out," But I don't even know what happened to it.
Another thing that I love is the Scottish bagpipes. That sings to my heart and my soul.
I learned to play them back in high school.
I love the bagpipes. Absolutely love the bagpipes. I think it's the Scottish in me.
But hell, AC/DC made them heavy metal. Bon Scott, man.
Been
Back in the
tremendous hanging out with you guys, but I think I am out for the night. I hope you guys have an incredible stream.
Shit, it's still early where you live.
It's 7 p.m. where I live, but I am old, so it's very late where I live. Actually,
Oh my gosh, you're old. Give me a break.
Actually, I'm dead.
I'm
I'll
58 and I have to get. I'm 58. I'll be going to bed at 11:30, and I'll get up at 6 o'clock, and I have to go do an 8-hour, 9-hour day, and then I'll be back home.
Well, congratulations to you, Red, for that. I'll probably be literally deceased after I leave the stream because I'm so old. Because I'm so
You are
goddamn
not
elderly.
old. I'm older than
Kevin,
you are.
No, you're not.
Kevin, you're such a little kid.
Kevin, how old are you?
No.
Kevin, how old are you, Kevin?
I was born a poor black boy.
How old are you, Kevin?
I was born at a young age.
No, how old are you? Seriously.
Anyways,
How old
you
are
guys.
you? How old are you?
Everybody be well. Good night.
How old are you, Kevin?
Good night,
He's
everyone.
running. He's running. He's running.
Well,
He knows.
I am 95 years old. Good night, everybody.
Nah, come on, seriously, how old are you? Oh man,
He's gone.
I bet my son's older than he is.
He's like, yeah, I'm old. I'm like, try 58. 58 with a body of 105, okay? right, what? My mind is in my 20s. My age is 58, but my body's 105. Got so much wrong with it.
Yeah, but I'm still the elder one here.
My brain still has that teenage naughty stage going on.
Yeah, that's my early 20s. That's where I'm at.
Are you kidding? I started when I was 15.
I was a month shy of 18, but my fun time was like 21 to 25.
No, I had my son at 22, and that's when I slowed down.
I had my first at 24.
Jackie and I were at the doctor's office the other day, and we were talking to this girl, and she said, she was like, "How old are you?" I was like, "How old are you?" Look, she said, "Well, you're in your 40s." I said, "I wish I was still in my 40s."
Everybody that comes in, they ask me my age at the birth cottage. They're like, "You're how old?" I go, "I'm 58. I'll be 59 this year." They went, "What?" I got caught in my 30s when I hitchhiked to Florida. In my early to mid 20s, I hitchhiked to Florida from Connecticut and got stopped by a couple of different state troopers, and they saw my ID and they said, "No, you're not." I said, "Yeah, I am. I was 10 days old when Kennedy was assassinated, sitting in a restaurant in a bassinet while my mom was watching on the news." Yeah, I'm was born in 63.
Jackie, I think will be the same age. It will be 59 or 58 or 59 in March next month. A couple weeks, actually.
What year do you know she was born? 62, 63? She's going to be turning 58.
Well, hey there, Simply Jan.
Hey, Jan.
Because I'll be 59 this year. Hey, Jan.
Hey, this year I'll be the same age as the year I was born in.
60?
62.
Nope.
61. 60.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the Price is Right, higher or lower.
I tell everybody I'm gonna be 16 this year.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
His birthday's a few days before mine.
Mine's in October, so I got a way to go yet.
Mine's in November, so I got a ways to go. Even longer than you, girl.
Yeah, me and Glenn and Matt are all born in August.
You summer babies. I'm a fall baby. So isn't Steve.
Hey, I wasn't even supposed to be
Libra, baby, Libra.
The doctors
Scorpio.
told my daddy he would never have children
I'm well
because
balanced.
he fell down with childhood mumps.
Did you see that?
28 and holding.
Well, all of his kids were born in August. Every single one of us. So
I have September, October, and a January. 2 are Libras. My girls are Libras. Most of my family's either Libra, Scorpio, or Aries. In between my aunts and cousins and my dad. Yeah.
Jan, what all are you trying to hold on to that's 28? And Jan, I'm feeling that much better. I still don't have the energy and stuff that I need, but I'm feeling better. And the PET test that came back the other day said my lungs, that spot on my lung was gone, that my lungs is clear.
How's your back right now?
Do what?
How's your back?
It still bothers me some, but it's still mainly my right side that hurts all the time.
Are they going to do anything about your gallbladder at all?
Well, don't know yet. Thursday I go for the upper and lower GI. And like I said, that doctor that done that PET test said he seen something on my left side. Wanted to know if my left side was hurting me, and I told him it wasn't bothering me. But he's going to send the information over to the GI doctor.
Glenn went in and took the PET test, and the doctor came out and told April, he'll make a good pet.
Oh,
I just want to ask one question.
Only
Glenn,
one?
Glenn, yeah, just one for right now. Glenn, are you going to take my advice about the thing? You know, what's up, Doc, and this end up?
I don't know. I'm gonna be asleep probably.
Well,
So
that's why you have to write it on one butt cheek. This end up, and on the other one, what's up, Doc?
Oh,
you go.
You just better hope that the cameras don't get tied up in the middle.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm doing them both at the same time. They'll get them cameras tied together. I see them back there, one pulling one way and the other, you know.
Look like Flossie.
Like, hey, y'all.
Could be Flossie Glenn's insides.
Some soil. I don't recognize that name.
I don't either. I've not seen that, and I don't know how to start to pronounce it, but hello and welcome to the show.
Sifting some soil.
Sifting something. Shift.
Can you speak?
Sifting some soil.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You tongue tied now? Oh gosh,
my tongue keeps tripping over my teeth.
If they're shifting soil, they're probably a gardener.
Yep. Sifting some soil? Oh yeah.
Okay, her name is Mona. If I'm reading that right. I could be reading it wrong too. I swear to God, I have not ate any crispy treats tonight.
Evidently, Simply Jan knows her.
Yeah.
Well, hello there, cousin Stevie.
What's up, brother Stevie?
Welcome back, Stevie.
Yeah, I don't know if he heard me when I waved at him earlier and said hello.
Yeah, he did. He said, "Be right back," and now he's back. And Glenn did say hi to Stevie, but Stevie wasn't around. And you're very welcome, Stevie.
Oh.
I remember you saying hi, Stevie.
I did. But then I never did see him respond no more.
That's right, because he was at be right back mode.
Away from keyboard, AFK.
He's like everybody else. He just ignores me.
Did you say something?
See what I mean?
Okay, that was funny. My son's got that shirt shaking.
Funny but wrong.
That was great.
Y'all know you miss me. I'm a butthole.
Yeah, we do. We miss these lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once it warms up, I'll be doing more of my own because I can do them outside. But it's so cold. I ain't doing it there right now.
I'm glad you're going to keep it. I'm glad I talked you into keeping it.
Yep.
When can I bring my little horns out?
Yeah.
I
I've just got to get started back in and getting back into watching everybody else's and everything else. But I tell you what, last few months I come in and I hit the recliner and that's about it.
Yeah, we totally get that.
You've gotten over, you've gotten over COVID. You're still fighting with whatever's going on with your body now.
Yeah.
You're going to be tired.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but I keep telling myself, well, while you sitting back here, laid back in the recliner, you could watch some, but I just.
Yeah, but when you're in a recliner and you're in pain, you don't want to do anything but deal with the pain.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know, because I pop my Motrin, I pop my Tylenol, and I use my heating pads, and that's all you can think about is trying to get rid of the pain.
I say I don't take no medication.
Can I pass her off as a baby deer? You think?
Oh,
maybe a miniature that has some horns on it.
When she got out and got lost that
babies
time,
are not born with horns,
The neighbor found her, and they actually thought at first she was a baby deer curled up on her porch.
Aw. She's cute.
Really, the Wonder Mutt.
I was going to be mean just now, but no, Des will reach to the screen and slap me.
Go ahead. What's stopping you?
He wants to see me. He wants to see me try to reach through the screen. Wait a minute. Where are you? Wait a minute.
She's a dog, but she associates with being a deer. And you don't get that, do you? I know Des does.
No.
Well,
I lost it. Went right over my head. Yeah, it went right over my head. I didn't catch it.
She's a dog, but she associates herself as being a deer. Like a man is born and now he sees himself as a girl.
Oh.
That's why I said Des will smack me. I just used the wrong word.
Hold on. Wrong way.
Yeah.
I have to figure out where you are. I can't reach you.
I'm on that side, Des. Wait a minute. No, I was right.
I know. I gotta hold on. I gotta reach you. I gotta reach that way.
Oh, wait.
Reach out and touch someone.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I just slapped you instead.
Yeah, Stevie, I gotta bring mine back up. But the other night, I just wasn't feeling it, I mean, I had my diverticulitis acting up. I didn't know when I was going to have to take off and roll to the bathroom. I had, abscesses underneath both arms and in the area that I don't really want to discuss. And I was just like, I wasn't up to it.
Yeah, when you don't feel good.
Shaky went to bed and Des had to go to bed. And I'm like, ooh, they're giving me an excuse now.
Yeah, but we didn't go together.
That's right.
You're supposed to be on my side.
He's married.
Well, now wait a minute. Y'all could have. I mean, it might just been 1,000 miles between you, but you could have went to bed together.
No, he's married. That's off limits. We just do not step that. No.
Yeah, but I said 1,000 miles between you, so there wasn't nothing gonna happen.
Yeah, but he's my little brother.
If I turn this light off, are you gonna be able to see and put your shit back?
He's my little brother.
Oh, you got you some rabbits, Stevie. Oh, I want rabbits. I want a bunny.
MB and them caught somebody turned loose.
I want a bunny. I want a bunny rabbit.
How does it feel to want?
It's quite sad. I want a bunny rabbit.
I know. I want a car that's got less than 215,000 miles. I get it.
I want a shoebox full of
up on guineas, but I don't have no bunnies.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, the guineas will thank us for their treats. Max or Rooster will scream for them. I have to bring them to him. Then he quietens down. Then the guineas thank us. It's like they work as a group.
I hear you.
And I'm surprised that they have not fought yet. I mean, a
Yeah,
male
because they
guinea,
usually will.
maybe because they were raised together as babies.
You need to eat them
Well,
now while they're young.
I've raised them together like that, but now usually I have a bigger flock of guineas in there with the chickens, so that might have
Yes,
been
you need
part
to
of it.
show. You need to show us those bunny rabbits.
Oh man, Tommy come up to
Yes.
me the other day and said he wants to get turkeys this year.
Oh boy.
That's fine with me. I like fresh turkey.
I would like
He-
a male turkey and a female turkey, but you can't buy them like that.
You buy a bunch and then keep the male and the females you want, and then eat the rest. Come on, it's easy.
Yeah.
Red like.
Buy 5 or 6 of them, and then let them grow up, and then the ones that you want to keep, the male, and then some hens or whatever, and then the rest of them go to freezer can.
My luck, I wouldn't know which was which, and I'd kill all the hens and keep all the males.
Stevie, how the hell do you get that turkey to fit in the bowl?
You didn't take the trash off yet.
He said
Maybe
smoke, not smoking.
Maybe it's a new strain we never heard of.
Did you see what Stevie said,
No.
Red?
Oh.
Gotta let my female get old enough to breed. But when they do, I will keep you in mind. Whoa! Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, Susan.
What is that? Who's rubbing?
All right, who's doing that? That's gotta be
Not me.
Red.
Not me.
That must be Glenn.
Glenn, what are you doing? You falling asleep over there?
No, I was reading or trying to read.
Okay.
I didn't
As
mean
soon
to
as you
scream
put up
like
your
that.
hands, that noise stopped. Oh, you're fine. It was
I got the mic laying here on the couch beside Almy, and I bet my hand
that's
hit
what it was.
I'm gonna get
That's
up
what it
on
was.
me. I'm gonna get
He's,
up on
you know what? He's worse than Junior at times.
I was reading
Are you
what
sure it's a bunny and not a turkey?
With that mic, remember when Junior was live and he kept rubbing his mic? He had it right here on the thing. He kept rubbing.
I might grow my
Oh.
own turkey. How's that? You know, like combine two types.
Oh, what?
Don't worry, it's between Red and I.
Well, hey, Red, why don't you get a female turkey and breed it with your rooster? Then you can have and instead of a turducken, just have a turkin.
I don't have turkins. It's a chicken that looks like a turkey's head.
They're also called rubbernecks because they
Yeah.
don't have no feather on their neck or their head.
No, because I was gonna get some turkins. That's how I know about the turkins. But as many eggs as mine's laying, I ain't getting no more chickens for a while.
You know, Mary was talking about that earlier, and I put a comment in there, and I, you know, where she lives at, being it gets cold so much of the year. That's why I said if she wants just for eggs, to get leghorns because they're very, very good egg layers.
Yeah, and they
And
do
then
good.
they get wide dots, because when you don't want to keep your chickens laying year round, because they naturally have to take a break. Otherwise, you're going to hurt your chickens. They have to have a break. So when people add the light or add whatever to make them lay more, that's not doing anything but hurting the chickens. Chickens need rest. So you get one breed, and like I say, a leghorn, which is an awesome breed for laying, and let them lay spring through summer and into fall. But then the wide dots are winter chickens, actually, and they lay better in the winter. So then they'll take over in the fall and lay through the winter and into the next spring. And you know, so while one breed's resting, the other breed's laying. And so it's always good to have different breeds of chickens in your flock rather than just one.
Yeah,
Or
we
you're
got
working
like
the one you
6 or
have.
8 different breeds out there of chickens.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hey,
Mitra.
Victoria.
Ooh. Oh, ow, 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 ow.
That's good, Stevie. That's the best kind because it's cold and you can put it right on your garden. You don't have to let it sit for a year.
the hair in my eyeglasses, and I'm trying to take them off, and I pulled my hair right here.
God, what I give to have a head of hair on my head right now.
This hair, my daughter, look at this. Look at this.
I can see me on stage. That hair just flying, boy.
Yeah.
Travis keeps his head
Oh,
shaved.
whiplash.
That's a song by Metallica.
What is that one song? One?
It's about a war veteran losing his whole body. Pretty
Yeah.
much his
Oh,
body
that breaks
parts
my
is
heart
floating.
every time I hear it. Oh my God, it's so
It's a good
sad.
song.
It's a good song, but it breaks my heart.
What time is it? Oh, I got 35 more minutes to have fun, and then it's bedtime.
I hear you.
True or dream. Deep down inside, I
Hey,
feel to
This
scream.
one comes early,
This
and I wake
terrible
up 3
silence
times
locks
a night
me.
from the bathroom. You know, it stinks getting old.
You got 35 minutes till party time? Is that what you said?
To bedtime.
Do you have to work tomorrow?
And then I'll wake up and then I'll wake up an hour later to have to go to the bathroom. Then 2 hours from that to go to the bathroom. Then I'm up for half an hour because I can't fall back to sleep. And then if I'm lucky, I'll get to sleep till 6. If not, I'll be up at 5 and I'll be staying up until I get home and go to bed at whatever time tomorrow night.
Good night.
Hi,
You need
Erica.
to make you some melatonin.
Hey, Erica.
Hi,
Haven't seen
Erica.
Erica in a while. I haven't seen that name come up in a long
Oh
time.
my goodness, Erica, it's been ages, woman.
It has.
Hey, Matt.
We are all doing Jump Duck. You can't tell we're all bubbly.
Oh, on a
I'll
sad
pop
note,
Blink up there in case any of you want to jump up here with us.
on a sad note, but a kind of homesteading weird kind of thing. When they filmed Napoleon Dynamite, the old guy that played the farmer in there, Lyle, he's the one that shot the cow as the school bus pulled up. He just passed away at 92. But he's actually a farmer there in Idaho where they filmed that, and the guy that made the movie went out to help him get his sheep up, and that's how he decided to put him in the movie. That's the only movie he's ever done, was Napoleon Dynamite. And he's actually a real farmer from there. And but he just passed away at 92 years old. Wonderful man.
Good night, Stevie.
Good night, Stevie.
Good night, Stevie. You all can't hang, young bucks. Red, you're muted, honey.
There we go.
That song, the whiter shade of pale. Oh God, I love that song. You know, the lead singer just died just a few days ago.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
I wonder who it was.
Gary Brooker.
Oh.
As I can never, it's Protol is the first name of the band, and then Harem. Hey, Margie.
Hey, Margie.
Hey, Margie.
Hi,
Welcome back.
And there's Susan back.
I think Margie needs glasses because I don't see but Glenn sitting on that couch. No, I'm just kidding.
You mean smack him for you, Margie?
Yeah, where is April?
She's in there talking to her sister on the phone.
Ah.
There you go, Susan. And Erica. She's talking to the sister
Now
on
you're
the
supposed
phone.
to look like this, Red.
Both hands.
No, you have to look up Shaky so she go.
Buddy mine said, he says, man, you know, when I do talk about acting and putting in for different roles, he says, dude, I can see why you always wind up wanting you to be the serial killer. I was like, God, thanks a lot, man. He said, you got a face of a killer and the voice for radio, or not for radio. Yeah, what was it? I got the face for radio. That's what it was.
You do have a voice for radio. I hated radio when I was having to do that. Oh God, I hated it. absolutely, positively hated doing radio.
I've been thinking about doing some getting away from death metal and doing some acoustic like Stone Temple Pilots and Alice in Chains kind of slow stuff. Good night, honey.
No clue. Unless it's classic rock from the 60s and 70s and hair bands of the 80s.
Hi, baby.
I don't know any of that other stuff.
I'm going to send you a song later, Vanessa, you might like. A song's called Ride 'em High.
By who?
Oh,
that sounds like a book she wrote. Say hi to everybody, Pixie. Hey, Pixie, say hi to everybody. Say hi, guys. No, I'd rather lick you, Daddy.
Yeah, Margie, that's right.
All right, they're called the Jogwa Boys.
The Jog?
I think it's JWAG, maybe. Boys.
Are you talking about the Georgia Boys? The Georgia Boys? Yeah, but Georgia. Yeah, they hip hop.
Yeah,
my buddy Donnie does work with did some work with them, and Matt Marshall played the live guitar for him. He was a member of them for a while.
Yeah, the song's called Ride 'em High. That's right. I love that song.
Yeah,
I really love that song.
It's Georgia. It's Georgia because they're from Georgia, but they pronounce it Georgia.
Ah,
so they spell it J-W.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia Boys.
Jaga.
They really are.
All right, I'm gonna put this on while you guys chit chat. I'll be back.
They really are good, and I don't like rap, but Travis is getting me into where I like Ryan Upchurch and these guys.
Margie, we've been trying to get started back doing another live on Friday nights too, but we just all this stuff that's went on since December, we hadn't got it going on.
Margie, April, and Glenn are a package deal. Well, I think you might want to ask Glenn that question because I don't know.
I think Glenn would agree, or April
I think Glenn may be looking for a return address.
I don't know, Shaky. I'd hate the thoughts of starting over because I could get one that was worse.
I'm telling you something right now. If anything happens to Jackie, I ain't starting over. I'm done.
That's what I've said for many a year.
I'm becoming a monk.
After losing Steve, no, I'm not interested. I mean, it took me a month to quit crying. So
Margie said you bad, Shaky.
You just figuring that out.
Yeah, it was kind of hard. We had a love-hate relationship.
April.
You love to hate each other?
Somebody says you need to get in here. They said they want to see your face.
It was weird.
Or did you hate to love each other?
Love each other.
I know a lot of those relationships. You love to hate each other.
Because I mean, we were like two teenage kids whenever we went out anywhere. I mean, we would carry on like you wouldn't believe. We went into Pizza Hut one night, and he was wearing a boot because my computer fell on his ankle and broke it. And here I am in a wheelchair, and we go in, and we're joking with the waiter, who we did not know was the manager. And he goes, yeah, he goes, we just came in to get a bite. We're going to, what's that? You know, leave without paying, what do they call it?
Bolton? Stiffing?
I can't remember exactly what he called it. But she got tickled, and when we went up there to pay for a meal, the guy goes, hey, boss, they said they were skipping out. They weren't paying. Now they're trying to pay. She goes, don't let them. She
Jakey,
was
I
not.
think Margie's figuring you out.
I'm gonna tell you something. If she does, she'd be the first.
Well, she said you just confirmed it.
Because I'm a hard person to figure out.
Yeah, I've known you for 3 years and I still ain't got you figured out.
Red, I got news for you. I can't figure myself out.
You're complicated.
I'm one of those type of people. Either you like me or you don't. There's no middle ground whatsoever. It's either you either like me or you just hate me. It's that simple.
Yeah, I'm like that. I have no. I really have no middle. It's either one or the other. Either you like me or you hate me. There ain't no middle.
Hell, I don't like myself, so that's okay.
Oh, stop it.
Des,
I don't
Des has
think
a
she
weird
liked
look. She's got a weird look on her face. Oh, I think she's typing now.
I don't know if that's going to be a good comment or a bad one. Why she started off slow and now getting fast.
Hey, Glenn.
Yeah.
I hope the police never watch any of your videos because they're gonna lock her ass up for keyboard abuse.
She reminds me of Penelope Garcia on Criminal Minds.
Shaking her head.
April Derrick said she's going to have to go get ready to go to work.
Where's Erica in the UK?
Huh?
Is Erica in the UK? Who was in the UK?
No.
Erica, ain't it?
I thought she was in the UK, but I'm not sure.
No,
I can't remember.
Like in Africa or something like that. I don't know.
And there was another one that was from UK. What was her?
I can't
I hadn't
remember.
seen her around in a while.
I know. Sweeney
Gloria.
Steve, he's in Australia, and then Darren's in Australia.
Yeah.
Gloria.
Okay, who is she cussing out?
Was in the UK.
Oh, she's mad. Oh, she's mad.
It sure looks like it.
Des. Hey, peaceful snowflake, you ain't being so peaceful right now. Come back.
Don't know.
Des. 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 Des.
All right, Erica.
I was
She's back.
Hello, Erica. Guys,
All right, Des,
sorry.
who'd you just now cuss out?
What?
The look on your face, people are like, oh, shit, she's pissed.
Yeah, we thought you done got mad and was going to throw the computer out the door.
No. I'm listening to that song, and then my aunt was sending me something regarding free dental care for 2 days in March for anybody that's uninsured or doesn't have insurance that covers dental. And so me and my 3 kids can go on those 2 days. It's from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Civic Center. So we're going to try to see maybe we can get there to go and get.
Des, are you on?
I was
and
right.
I'm trying to get in your
Eric is
business.
in Africa. I thought so.
Des,
Yep,
not
South
to get in business. Are you on Medicare?
I'm on Medicare.
So am I. Did you know I got Humana for this, and it's the same exact price as what Medicare charges, and I got the dental and vision plan with it.
I can't afford anything extra.
No, it's
and
not.
I have
It's not extra. It's the same price. they take like 107 or whatever it is out of your check for that for Medicare every month automatically, and it's no more money. It's the same exact price, but they don't tell you this. I got it, and Jackie just got it. It's Humana, and it's the exact same price. You get it through your Medicare, and it adds, and you can get dental and vision with it.
Well, Travis gets it for free, Shaky. He doesn't
Down
have to.
here, Humana is Medicaid, and I don't
No.
qualify for Medicaid.
I don't either.
Oh.
I'm on Medicare only, and but you can pick your plan on Medicare. You don't have to just take Medicare as they give it to you. You can get different plans, and I'll have to find it and send you a link to what I have.
See, I don't know any of that.
Well, you can call them and find out. But with my plan, I have dental and vision, and it's no extra.
Yeah, Travis has it on Humana.
Yeah, I don't understand any of that. I just deal with, I get Silver Script for my prescription, and then I have Medicare, and I got medically needing Medicaid. I have to have bills of over $800 and something a month for them to cover anything. And in order to get Medicaid, it's got to be $800 and something every month continuously in order for me to get Medicaid at all. It's just.
Have a great day, Erica.
I'll find it and I'll send you a link to what I have. But I only have Medicare. I can't get Medicaid because they say I make too much on Social Security to get it here. So what I'll do is
they don't give it to you unless you're pregnant here.
Yeah, but
Erica, you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by.
I found out that you can get different plans on your Medicare, and this is the exact. It's whatever you're paying for your Medicare, whatever.
I don't know if I'm paying anything.
Everybody does. Everybody does. If you're on disability, they automatically take it out of your check every month. It's like
I'm on Social Security disability income.
That's what I'm on. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, so is Travis. You probably already have that on your plan already.
And
there's a number on the back of your card that you can call, and they'll tell you everything that's on there.
But I went to Humana because you can pick your company, and Humana gave me the best thing for nothing. It's for free. It's Medicare. I should say it's for free. It's no extra cost, is what I'm saying.
On the back of this card?
No, your other one.
No, that's Medicare. Okay.
What other one? I don't. I got that, and I got this. This is all I've got.
I have that.
The white one.
But what I'll do is I'll send.
This is my prescription.
Oh.
This has all that too. This has everything. This has prescription.
Oh.
This has it has dental, vision. It has everything, and it doesn't cost any extra. People don't know about this because they don't really advertise it. But I'll send you. I'll find out what it is, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I don't know about it. So
yeah, you can get it. You can get that plan, and you can get the dental and vision included in it.
So
yeah, for 12 years I've been down here. I've been dealing with this.
No, this is through Medicare, the Social Security Medicare, and it's through that. It's through your Medicare, and it's a extra
because
plan.
I can hear you. It's called a Medicare Advantage plan.
A Medicare Advantage plan.
That's how I.
Hey, Daz, off topic here. What song did you listen to?
The one you told me about.
I Ride 'em High?
Yeah.
What you think?
I don't know. I just can't see a bunch of white boys rapping.
Yeah, hey, there was some black guys in there too, if you noticed.
Well, I must have missed it when I went pee. I had my headphones on.
There was black guys in there too, yeah.
Red, when you get a chance, check out Mini Thin. M-I-N-I Mini Thin. M-I-N-I-T-H-I-N. Mini Thin. Des, don't check him out.
No.
He's a West Virginia rapper, does that hip hop, but you need to check him out, Red.
Okay.
No, I'm trying to write down about the insurance. I mean, not the insurance. Well, that what Jackie said, I heard her. And then about the free dental for the 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been not going to the doctors because I have to pay $40 per visit to see 7 different specialists with my Medicare.
Yeah, with my I can get a specialist as long as I'm referred from my doctors. All that's covered, and
yeah,
I think I can get 2 cavities filled a year for only $10 a visit, and teeth cleaning and all that's included. And I got an extraction done, and that only costs $10.
Well, I can get that part of it done at my health center for free because I'm a member of that health center. But I have to have 2 or 3 teeth pulled over here, and I have to see a specialist for it because she can't get them because they keep on breaking. And then I got to get one over here pulled.
Ow.
My back molars. And all my teeth in the front right here are all starting to come apart because there's no teeth here. So until I can get these fixed and pulled out, they can't give me partials for free. So my spaces, I'm getting spaces that right here that I never had. I've always had this one, but I never had these.
Yeah, see here, they'll pull your teeth. They just won't buy you dentures. You're on your own
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah. When I had Medicaid up north, they would have pulled them and they would have paid for the dentures, but they would not have given you a partial or anything else. Or root canal.
Maryland had
pull them
Medicaid like it.
and then dentures.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
If I have to get it, I want implants. I don't want the kind that you put in, and I actually want kind that stick in.
I'd rather have a partial. The partial's there, it comes out.
I got these 2 teeth. Cool.
I got 3 teeth that needs to be pulled here. I got one. Let's see, on that side, and the gum keeps getting infected. That's because I got a hole in that tooth. I got this tooth over here I pulled out on my own, which didn't hurt. Honestly, it did not hurt at all.
Yeah. The lady that did my dental does the prisoner's dental at the prison here. And she was great. I mean, she was absolutely great. But she was trying for the other ones and they kept on breaking.
I remember Jen talking about her denture implants, that they were really good.
Why?
Sorry,
Why do I need to make a comment?
She's trying to link your channel.
Oh, everybody here's already subscribed to me. I appreciate it. And I'm not on YouTube. I'm only on StreamYard, so I don't even think I can make a comment right without being on YouTube. But thank you very much, Margie.
Margie's a sweetheart. Oh my God.
Yep.
You ought to see her grandbaby. He is the cutest little thing.
Those babies are.
I get to see babies at the birth cottage because my babies are not going to have babies. So I won't be a grandma or a tita or a oma or a mimi.
Yeah, he's got the...
You never know. They might get married to somebody that has kids. And
they don't want any. They don't. My son's never had a girlfriend, never been kissed, nothing. My daughter doesn't know which way she's going, and my oldest says she never wants kids. She doesn't want to change a diaper. She's too immature. So at 34, she doesn't want kids. So it's not happening for me.
Never
if I hadn't had all my miscarriages, I would have probably about 6 kids right now.
I would have had 8.
Wow. Yeah, my first pregnancy, I was carrying triplets.
Yeah, well, 2 of them were not planned. I didn't. It was the worst thing you could do to a woman walking down the street.
Red, I didn't know you miscarried triplets.
That was actually my first pregnancy. I was 18 years old. I was carrying triplets.
I'm sorry. I know that had to be so bad.
Honestly, the worst miscarriage that I had that hurt me bad is when I miscarried Matthew. But I got another Matthew.
Yep.
Because his name would have been, my son's name would have been Matthew Robert.
I lost a Dakota and a Cheyenne.
The guy I was with at the time, he said, I know what we can name him. I went, what? And he goes, what about William Robert? And I sat there and I was thinking, I am not naming my son Billy Bob.
Well, that ain't nothing. Mine would have probably been called Shithead.
My mama almost had me in the toilet. She thought she had to go to the bathroom. And she goes in the bathroom and then she realizes, no, she's going to have me. So she goes back to the room, calls the nurse in there. Nurse is like, you're fine, you're fine. She goes, I'm telling you I'm having this baby. Nurse looks. She goes, "Oh God, I'm gonna get the doctor," and runs out the door. Doctor comes in. Now, mind you, he's an OBGYN. He's delivered babies before. But he's nervous. And he takes my mom by the hand. He goes, "It's okay, honey. We're going to have this baby real soon. We're going to have this baby real soon." I'm telling you, my mother jinxed me at this point in time. Because that's when she looked at the doctor and went, "Doc, I got a question to ask." And he goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Can I have my baby first since I seem to be further along?"
Shaky, where'd your baby go?
I got abandoned.
You
Somebody
can
must
just
have
tell
had
she
cookies out
loves
there. I
you
don't
so
know.
much. You can just see the love in her eyes for you, just like I love you.
I think she just tolerates me.
No, she loves you.
He loves you.
You can tell it. Red, I hope you're okay. I feel so sorry for her, and she has those spells.
Yeah, it's got me uncomfortable.
Pulling rib muscles and everything else is not fun.
No, I know the other night I went and got a tickle, and they say sometimes lisinopril, which is a heart or blood pressure medicine, they say
I
it
used to
can
take
cause you
that.
to get tickles.
Yeah, I used to take
And
the
I
same pill.
coughed so hard, my stomach, my side, I felt like I had a broke rib. I was so sore. And
Yeah,
then
you
my
bruised you're bruising.
Oh,
Yep.
I sneezed one time and broke a rib.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that sounds like my grandma. She had osteoporosis, and she bent over to get toilet paper off of the roll and broke her ribs.
I hope
Hers,
Red's got some water.
I'm gonna name a mountain after Red. Mount Wanahakalugi.
Don't make her laugh. She's gonna have another coughing fit.
No.
Oh man, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, Red.
I was sitting here thinking while she was doing
See?
all that talking, she used to like for me to tickle her, but now she smacks me.
See what happened? You made her
I'm
laugh and she had
sore.
another one.
Oh, see, I can just barely touch her and she's ready to hit me.
That's just foreplay. Y'all stop.
No, but to take a drink and that.
Wrong
Inhale.
pipe.
No,
Wrong pipe.
I got into one of my coughing fits about as I was getting ready to take a drink. I am glad I didn't take a drink. I'd be worse. I'd pass out here on a camera.
That
Well,
would
we
be
would have gotten wet
No.
because you would have had it in your mouth and you would have gone straight for the monitor.
I'd have shared this video all over the internet and time that sucker.
Oh gosh, Margie.
Oh me.
Yeah, Shaky tried to make this and go
Oh
viral.
gosh.
Yeah, Marcy, I've had pleurisy before. I had it for 9 months because the doctor wouldn't believe me and he thought nothing was wrong with me. I ended up going to the hospital where they discovered that I had pleurisy for 9 freaking months.
You know, I had pleurisy in my neck one time, and they kept trying to say it was something wrong with my heart, and I kept telling them it's not my heart. I lay down, and it feels like the whole side of my neck's pulling off.
When
And I
my
went, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No, I'm sorry, April. Go ahead.
Well, the doctor, my family doctor, his wife had just come out of the hospital from having the same thing, and that's the only way that they knew what was going on.
I've had
Sometimes it takes knowledge.
I've had tuberculosis and I've had pleurisy.
I didn't think you could get rid of TB once you had it.
That's it.
I didn't think you could get rid of
the
it.
thing is the doctor in the hospital there in Beckley, West Virginia, didn't tell my uncle's family that he had tuberculosis. And I was coming into his house selling his wife, Avon, at the time. And she didn't know he had tuberculosis. And she was going over there and seeing him and bringing it right back.
And who knew selling Avon was a dangerous job?
Yeah. And I ended up pregnant with tuberculosis.
Oh no.
Oh, what I was saying,
I was pregnant with Travis at the time.
what I was going to say is when my grandmother and grandfather got married, they had each been married before, and my grandfather was divorced, and my grandmother had 2 daughters. Her husband died, and she had 2 daughters when they got married. And her husband, her first husband, had died of pleurisy.
Oh
You
gosh.
can't. That's something you can't play with. That's fluid around the heart. You can't play with that shit.
Yeah, Travis's uncle Tommy just recently died at the same thing that took his father and took his father's sister.
That's
Heart attack.
awful.
My on my father's side, I got to talk to my grandmother. You know, she passed back in August, but I got to talk to her, and I found out that aneurysms running in the family on that side. That's what my father died from, was an aneurysm. And then when my
Oh
grandmother was going to
gosh.
visit him in the hospital after he had to, was getting ready to die from it, she found out she had one and she got it fixed. But and my grandfather had one, so it's something I got to keep an eye on.
My aunt passed away at 48 from one, and my best
And
friend died at the hospital from one.
and the bad thing about those, if you don't find out before they rupture, most of the time you don't have a chance of survival.
You know, you bleed to death internal.
Yeah,
Yep.
my best friend, she was in the hospital because she wasn't feeling right, and they did tests and everything, and they said, okay, you're free to go home. No sooner was she getting up to go, she fell on the ground, and they ran in and tried to give her CPR. She died instantly. Brain aneurysm.
That's awful.
Doug,
My aunt
Doug,
died in her kitchen.
Doug, Travis's father died of uh, a massive heart attack due to a blood clot. His aunt died of a heart attack due to a blood clot. His uncle died just recently
Same thing.
of a heart attack. I don't know if it was a blood clot, but it was also a heart attack. And guess what Travis is on for the rest of his life?
Blood thinners.
So yeah, that scares me. When there, okay, there's only 2 people left in that family. His
Oh my
uncle Bobby,
gosh.
and he has an aunt. That's the only ones that's left in that family.
Wow.
So yeah, that's I don't know how long Bobby's gonna make it. As far as I'm understanding, he's doing things he shouldn't be doing.
Don't we all?
No, I think he's getting it. I think he's gotten in some heavy drugs.
Oh, that's not
Oh
good.
no, that ain't good at all.
No, they ain't.
Especially not with that record.
I've known Bobby since I was 15. So I mean, I've known him nearly all my life. I knew Bobby before I ever knew Dougie. I didn't realize Dougie and Bobby were even brothers.
Oh heck.
For that matter, I didn't know that my second cousin had married Dougie's grandpa. Okay, my second cousin, her husband died, and Doug's grandfather's wife died. Well, they got married. So that meant that my second cousin ended up being Travis's great grandma, his third cousin, and his grandma, his fourth cousin.
Well, you are from West Virginia, ain't you?
Shaky, I was sitting here thinking it, but I was going to be nice and not say nothing.
It isn't my blood.
I'm
It's
my
just my
own
marriage,
grandpa.
Oh.
but yeah, I tease Travis sometimes. I'm like, son, you're almost your own grandpa.
Gee, Mom, Nettie.
I didn't know my
Sorry, I
boyfriend
was
at
just
the
reading a
time was
story.
my fourth cousin. No wonder my
I gotta
niece.
say, I thought Mary left and went to bed. I think, oh,
Yeah,
April, you messing with me, aren't you?
No, it's a stupid spell correct messing with you. That's 3 times I've tried to top Margie and it come out Mary.
Man.
Yeah, earlier you said something about your toy sister.
I don't know.
You said I was talking to my. You said I was talking to my
probably her
toy
little
sister.
sister, or her little sister or something.
Yeah.
That's not what she said. She said
Yeah.
toy.
Well, see,
T-O-Y.
Carla, I hadn't got to talk to Carla about Glenn, and I just felt bad if she was learning it on here.
That's understandable.
So that's the reason I went and called her, because I told her, I said, Carla, I'm sorry, I ain't keeping you out of the loop. I just ain't been able to talk about it. So
Yeah,
I
I
said,
hate
I
to find out what a
understand.
relative
Ain't
does and come
nothing to
Facebook
talk
instead of somebody
about.
calling me.
I'm just lazy. That's the only thing
Well,
wrong
I
with
hope
me.
you stay lazy.
Huh?
All right. Why did he grimace just now?
Are you starting to hurt?
Who?
Glenn?
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Did you see
he
April's
takes.
face when I made the comment? Are you starting to hurt? And she goes,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
that's
because
He
why
I.
he's
can't stand
grimacing.
like this. Yep. If he gets to sitting, I reckon that gallbladder pushing
Yeah, because
down on it.
he just grimaced. I mean, he's playing with his his beard,
I
That's
just
and all of
do
a
his.
that.
sudden he
That's
made
his.
a face, and I went, "He's hurting."
That is his pastime. You ought to see him the way he. I look over there and it's just all stuck out over here and stuck out here and out
It looks
here
like Billy
and
Goat Breath.
Hey,
uh
I braided about every day or two.
huh.
I've tried to get her to braid it for me, but she won't do it.
No.
I was gonna have braids all the way around, and she'd do it.
I don't know if my hands can hold out for all that or not. That's a pretty thick beard.
Mm,
How long have y'all been married now?
since '93.
We've been
And Glenn could
together.
probably say way too long.
Yeah, we've been together since '82 and been married since '93. So it's
Wow.
a long time. I can't
That's
believe I
awesome,
made
Margie.
it.
I think he's saying the same thing.
Well,
I'm still sitting here wondering why I slowed down. I should just run a little faster.
I was
see,
waiting for the comeback. I was waiting for
yeah,
Glenn to come back. He always has one.
he does always.
That's how
Yeah,
much he loves you. You know he loves you.
when we went down there at that hospital the other day to get that pet test done, that woman come in there. I looked at her and I said, "Well, she used to pet me at home, but it's been slow now. I had to come down here to the hospital to get some petting."
I told him, I said, ain't nothing wrong with him but rudeness. He said, yeah, I married her.
Yeah, I embarrassed Steve at the doctor's office one time. But what I said to him cannot be repeated on air.
I was at one doctor's office and something was said, and the doctor looked around there and said, "Hi, y'all."
His mom
No,
used to
he
say,
kept picking on me. He goes, when you go to the doctor, they're going to stick you with square, rusty needles. And he kept on and on and on and on. And I asked the nurse a very personal question about whether something could raise your blood sugar up by a point. And he couldn't believe I was asking the question of her. And he was hiding behind his jacket, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, she told me to shut up, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So I embarrassed him and the nurse.
Margie said 19 years this year.
Jackie and I are going on 23 this year.
I'm
Well,
still married. I'm not divorced, so if you think about it, I've been married since 1995, and I was with him since 1991. I'm still not divorced. We might not have lived together for the past 12 years, but I'm still married.
oh, man.
I've been divorced now for Well, we were separated for 10 years. We've been divorced about 8 years now.
Who's that? You and who?
Mark Final.
Oh, he was a
Did
lucky
you
one,
say
wasn't
Mark Final?
No, I was the lucky one.
I don't know.
Trust me.
Final or
I'm just
final.
Did
kidding.
you say Final?
Vinyl, Vinall.
I like the record player.
Think of it this way.
Oh,
I've been married for 27 years, and 12 of those I was not with him. And then add 4 more years, so 31 years together, but 12 living in separate states.
Well,
this-
Steve brought me to get my divorce from Mark. But
This year makes us together for 40 years.
my sister and her husband's been
Long
together
time.
for 43 years. And my
Yeah,
mom
Jim
and
lived in
dad has
40 years,
fought
wasn't it?
now for.
2/3 of my life I've spent with her.
Oh, Jiminy Crickets. I just realized my parents have been fighting now for 63 years.
That's amazing.
That's not
You
a
know,
marriage. That's a war.
19
Yeah,
years,
you
that's
notice
awesome.
I did say they've been fighting
Yeah.
for
It's not a
63
marriage. That's a
years.
war.
That was how my mama and daddy's marriage was. They fought the whole time. I think they liked it that way. I really do.
Well, my dad likes to pick on my mom, and my mom likes to bully my dad.
A lot of excuses to make up.
Jan,
That
when
might
did you
be
get
it.
sleet and snow? We were 68 degrees today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 74, I think, here.
Guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta take the trash up the top of the driveway.
Yeah, and I gotta get going too, guys. It's 11:05.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Glenn's
think-
hurting anyway, so.
I love
Yeah,
you
we
guys.
wanna-
Thank you for
Oh,
letting me be a
Jan,
part of
hey,
this.
Jan asked a question, you all. Jan asked a question.
Go
We
ahead.
didn't. It's
Jan,
60 degrees here.
And look at Margie's question, answers and questions.
19 years, wow.
Glenn asked her if, or when did she get sleet and snow? He told her that we was 68 degrees today.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
It was hot. I had on
We were
just a
60.
t-shirt and thin pants and a hoodie, and I was sweating.
Yep.
We were
Jan,
60
we were
today and it's 33
81.
now.
Oh my gosh.
I was 81 today, so and 81 again tomorrow.
Wow.
Jan said they was 71 2 days ago.
Wow.
All right, guys. I
wish
love
we
y'all.
were.
I'll
Love
see
you.
you.
Shaky.
Glenn, I'll keep you and April both. I'll keep you in my prayers.
All
We'll
righty.
be praying
Continue.
for
We got to
y'all.
do this again, okay?
When do
We
you
will
off?
promise.
Alrighty.
Hope to see you
That-
Friday.
That's
When
what
are
I
you off?
started to say. According to how things go Friday, if it don't make me sick, I may see you Friday night.
What's
Yeah.
your next day off,
Okay.
Des?
Thursday night I'm off until Monday.
All
So when I
right,
get
well,
out
maybe-
at 5:00 tomorrow, I'm done till Monday
Let
morning.
me see something real quick. You said Thursday night. I don't know. It's supposed to be cold. I would say maybe I try it, but it may not. Maybe Saturday.
Don't try
I
if
don't
it's
know.
gonna be cold.
I'm gonna try. If I get
All
a
right.
warm day, I'll go live. But it'll be
All
a
right.
warm evening.
Yeah,
All
well,
right, guys.
you've been going live during the earlier the evenings and stuff. We don't.
Yeah,
We usually out here doing work and stuff, or just coming in, and I don't see it.
No,
Yeah,
I was
so
doing it because
sorry.
Jackie and Tommy would go to town for a couple hours, so I had some free time just to do it without having to interrupt her or get on her nerves. So,
Oh
Guys, I gotta
Thank
go
you, guys.
visit
I love
Mighty
y'all.
Man.
Tell Jackie we
Love
love
y'all.
her. We love
all right,
y'all.
love
Love
you
you.
guys.
Good night,
Talk
everyone.
to y'all.
Good
Good
night,
night.
everyone. Love
Y'all
all
have a
y'all.
good one.
Bye.
Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen. Good night, Grandpa.
Good night, Elizabeth.
Yep, she's using the last one. Oh no,
Yeah.
John Boy. Good night, John Boy.
Good night.
Good night. Bye,
See ya.
Jan. Bye, Margie.
Yes, bye, y'all. God bless you.